Hello.
It is I, Gobby Lynn, and my bestie, GamergoblinGary here today.
Hello.
How are you? How are you all?
How's it going, chat? What's going on?
I see all of you are really excited for the Studio Gobli. Did you see?
It's so cute. I love it so much.
It was a really great idea. Honestly, everybody had such great ideas, and I was.
Event has requested a normal era. Gobby 3 GGG, Gobby 3 GGG, Gobby 3 GGG.
Pussy popping at Kohl's. Okay, here we go. Just a normal one? Okay, all right, fine. It's been a while. There you go. There you go.
Good heavens.
Good heavens.
Oh, good heavens.
That was a nice one. That was a nice one. Thank you, son. And thank you for 6 months, courtesy of Calendroy.
Let's go.
I just updated Smooshy. So Smooshy's voice has been updated. Smooshy at Hype Trains is updated too. So
Hey.
so you'll hear some raunchy shit when Thomas the Spank Engine comes out. And I'm very proud of it, actually. I did not know there was so many things that just worked for Thomas the Spank Engine. So there is some add-ons. But what have you eaten? What have you eaten today? Tell me all about it. I actually have been pretty shitty about my eating today.
I'm not like a big. I just woke up like a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't eat breakfast.
Yeah.
But I did have a sandwich. I had a little ham sandwich.
Oh, okay. A ham sandwich is good.
No,
Soup?
roast beef. Sorry.
Oh, roast beef. Wait, ham or roast beef? You gotta tell me the truth.
It was roast beef. Yeah,
Mhm.
I always interchange it both, like, 'cause it's like the same packaging and stuff like that.
That's
It's
true,
always
that's
blue.
true. That's
Like,
I like
okay,
roast
cool.
beef though. My favorite way to have roast beef is actually an old-timey way. When I told somebody this, like someone was like, "Oh, you're gonna have a roast beef sandwich?" It's like I'm gonna have a really old-timey one. And they were like, "Wow, that's old-timey." I like it with gravy. I saute it with gravy and then put it on bread with Swiss cheese, and that's it. Like it's
I love it. It's so good.
yeah.
Am I quiet? You want me to yell?
All I'm eating ADM is some leftover
better?
birthday cake
Can
from
you
yesterday.
yell? That's so weird because in my ear you're loud as fuck. Wait a minute, it could just be, you know what?
It could just be the audio capture there, yeah.
Yeah, let me just fix this here. It's weeb time, everybody. It's weeb
It's
time.
weep time. Let's
So-
go.
Blueberry pancakes. Have a pepperoni pizza. Ooh, okay. Fries, cheeseburger, and a Whopper. Do you know Whoppers don't come with cheese? I had no idea. I know that's part of it, but like they don't come. You have to pay extra for fucking cheese.
Wait, they don't come with cheese?
No, you have to ask for a Whopper with cheese, and I feel like, you know, in Animorphs, that was like the way to get to behind the thing. You had to say a cheeseburger without cheese, and like that's how I feel when I order a Whopper.
My brain hurts right now because I always thought my Whoppers came with cheese. and
Yeah,
I don't.
never.
Now that I look back at it, I don't remember them having cheese.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Does Gary
What
sound better
the
now?
hell?
I increased him
Yeah, do I
on
sound good, chat?
my thing. The crackly thing came. What the fuck?
It came back again? Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going
Let
on.
me
I'm
see.
sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like right when we think we're okay. They don't need cheese. They're perfect the way they are. They are. Everyone's a perfect little Whopper. You don't need.
Thomas the Spank Engine is in the station. Chew, chew.
So you guys heard the prawn hub Thomas the
My
Spank
God.
Engine, huh? That happened very quickly. Oh,
There you go.
you're gonna hear something new when you hit the next level. Let me tell you.
Oh, here we go. You're so close. It's 93%.
Yeah, Smooshy gets a lot of action now. Yeah, Smooshy's gonna get a few actions. Everything's automated now, chat. Like I spent time. Fixing shit.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Chew, chew. You stoke the fire of passion in Thomas. Keep spanking. Chew, chew. 8 months of sassy goblins. What is one to do?
Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for stoking the fire of passion. And Thomas, keep on spanking. Yeah, she'll say that every time you hit a fucking
God damn it, Gobby. Now it looks like I'm on a TikTok sharing snack recipes of questionable outcome. chew, chew.
I know, Smooshy, I know, but don't you love it? Don't you love it?
So good, so good.
So good. You do sound less crackly. It sounds good.
Do I sound okay? Good. I messed around with my wires a little bit, and
It does
I
sound
did
better.
put my gain up a little bit better too. So if
Okay.
it does sound better, then cool.
So far, yeah. Okay, chat. How does, on a scale of 1 to 1,000, how does Gary sound? Lynn and Gary,
Alright,
give us
check out
guidance.
the-
Gobby, I see you have one pea sticker on 3.
Yeah,
Chew, you stoke the fire of passion in Thomas. Keep spanking.
Oh,
Chew,
Julie.
chew.
Julie would be a great guest for Anime Club, actually, because Julie is a big weeb too. I love Julie. I love Julie. Very big weeb. We're still figuring out how we're gonna do this, but we're just excited to talk about fucking anime with you guys. And we were like, we just want to hang out more. We wanted an excuse to hang out and talk about it.
Yeah.
I am weeb. Yes. We've.
Can I do something silly?
Yeah, of course you can. You can do whatever the fuck you want. This is my channel. You don't have to be say so here.
This is very true. I'm not as say so as I used to be. Oh, let me look.
Oh,
real
sounds
quick.
good. Okay, everybody's saying that you sound much better now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Julie
Hey,
is
let's
here.
go.
Okay, then. Nut, chew, chew.
They're nutting and chewing at the same time, which is even worse in my opinion.
Good, perfect.
You're bonking me, you're chewing me. What the hell? It's good, I'm keeping. So I have, what did I have this morning? I actually went to Dunkin', Mr. Dunkin' D's Nuts. And I'm having,
No way.
so my best friend got me hooked on these beans that you can buy on Amazon called Bada Bean,
Chew,
Bada
chew.
Boom.
You stoke the fire of passion in
Ooh.
Thomas. Keep spanking. Chew, chew.
Keep spanking, chat! Keep on the
Oh
spank
my
train!
god.
These naiads. Chew,
Jeez,
chew.
not yet! Okay, God. What will we do at a level 5? We're getting very close.
Ooh, what we
I don't know. Do we want to sing the One Piece rap? Yayo, yayo. Yeah, we'll read it out to you dramatically. How about that? Where we go, Chopper is doctoring. It'll be great. We'll do one line each. It'll be fucking amazing. All right, level 5 hype chain.
So much.
Gary has to pokey rap from memory. It's hard. It's hard from memory.
Oh god, that's a lot.
'Cause there's a lot that rhymes. So like I always get like verse 3 and 5 mixed up, and I'll say the same one all the time.
Also,
Duncan.
Geodude.
Oh, thank you for those. Keep dreaming, Luffy. Thank you for the alert. AI generate a One Piece episode and read that. Oh fuck. Okay, Julie, you're right. You're right.
Oh,
Absolutely.
God.
We can do that. Julie, you're right. Absolutely. That's something we could do.
You could.
We're just having fun here. This is gonna be. We're gonna talk about our experiences and stuff as well. But let me tell you about these beans real quick. I'm not sponsored.
Yeah, I want to hear about these beans.
They're called Bada Bean, Bada Boom. You can get them on Amazon, and they're different flavors. And that's my snack for now because they're. I think they're broad beans or fava beans that are seasoned and roasted.
Ooh.
And they have 6 grams of protein. So if you haven't eaten and you need some protein, they're fucking amazing. And they're like these small little packs, and you can buy a pack of 24 for $24. So $1 a little bag. And I love them. I am just obsessed. So just FYI, I have sea salt right now, but it also come with like sriracha and mesquite
sriracha.
BBQ and spicy wasabi. Why did I think they were jelly beans? I'm not even a big fan of jelly beans. I know. Very, very sad, but I'm not a huge fan.
I can't believe it.
There's your mukbang. Here, listen. Oh, ready?
Yes. Ooh, you hear that crunch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're fucking amazing.
You hear that crunch?
I'm fucking addicted. Listen. Ah! I love you. This is so good.
I love you.
I nutted.
Oh my god.
You need to trail your palate for that.
Jelly beans.
Jelly beams. Hello. Hi, everyone. Candy corner bottle caps. Ooh, bottle caps. Candy corn is too sweet.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be in the mood for candy corn.
Same.
I like them enough.
Yeah, I feel the
need to
same.
be in the mood.
Another thing that I have to be in the mood. Thank you, Gallimore, for gifting us sub to Quintus. Another thing I have to be on the mood for is peanuts. Circus peanuts. You know that really soft.
Oh yeah, I love circus peanuts.
I have to be in the
I
mood.
also have to be in the mood for those.
Yeah, because they're so fucking sweet. They're so fucking sweet. But if I'm in the mood for something sweet, that's perfect. Have you also used Zom 100? I haven't yet, actually.
I hope this works.
I've been meaning to get a whole jar of gourmet jelly beans from this local shop.
With
They're
my
really
new
nice
voice,
wholesale.
I will
Ooh.
dominate the stream. I will use my eye to know what chat wants.
So I need to know
Okay,
if I
ready?
put something on
3,
here
2, 1. Era,
in my
era.
OBS, it
Awa,
should
awa.
transfer
Nut.
over to you,
So thirsty.
I think,
bark,
right?
bark. Awooga. Bean. Chew.
In my ear
hot
is just
sugar.
awa.
Now
Ooh,
some
woo.
kisses.
Just-
Mwah, mwah, mwah,
It's a
mwah,
lot.
mwah, mwah.
Are you my Zorro to my Luffy? I love it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, I love this. It's so
I have been like blue screen.
Oh my god.
So my hair-
I love it. I love it. So your hair doesn't come through it. That's so fucking
Yeah.
good. That's so funny. I fucking love that. Here, like, look, wait. Can I be in front of you? Look, we're on the ship together. We're on the ship. We're on the Sunny. Look. Perfect. So good. I love it. You know,
I love this so much.
Monkey D. Gobby and Gamer Goblin Zora.
I love it so much.
It's perfect. Actually, it's perfect. I can't. Let me get bottle caps here. Oh, bottle caps are yum. Bottle caps are. There's so many little snacks. You guys remember like the spicy ones, the ones that were like red hots, right? Where it's like cinnamon
I used to put
spicy.
the dozens
Chew.
of those
Wave
in my
goodbye
mouth
to
and
the
tear up
Stamina
my
King.
like
Time for
gums and
aftercare.
stuff like that. But
Thank
they were
you
so
all
tasty.
so much, Chew.
They were really tasty. Holy shit. But goodbye, Thomas. You Stamina King. Time for aftercare.
Goodbye, Thomas.
Okay, so now that Thomas is gone, thank you so much, everybody, for our
Yes.
level 4 hype train. Very nice. I think we'll just sing at the top of our lungs, ya-yo, ya-yo. Is that okay with you, Gary?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, ready? 3,
Yeah, I'm ready.
2, 1. Ya-yo!
Ya-yo, ya-yo! Dreaming!
Dreaming! Don't give it up, Luffy! Dreaming! Perfect. Yep, there you go. That's what you get for level 4.
Okay, the important question. What devil fruit y'all getting?
Oh, good.
Oh, that's a really good question. What devil fruit y'all getting?
Ooh.
Mmm.
Oh, that's such a good one.
So we can't make up our own. We just have to from the
We have to pick one,
established. Yeah. Oh fuck. I think it's so unfair because you know like Paramecia's versus like the other one. My brain
like the
just stopped.
Logia.
Yeah, the
and
Logia. They're so
what the hell's the
cheat.
other? It's
They're
a
cheat
C.
modes. The Logia, Paramecia, and
Zone, that's
Zone.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
Yes. Thank you, chat.
Paramecia versus the rest of the. Oh man.
Right. But that's not fair because technically we spoilers. If you haven't heard spoilers, cover your fucking ears. There are different levels to Paramecia that make them even more powerful. So
Yeah.
So without giving too much away, it's possible for a Paramecia with Hockey to kill someone with Logia. So it's
Yes.
not so bad but you have to put in a lot more work than a Logia does, in my opinion.
be top tier pirate to be able to do that.
Like us, of course, like us. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
None of this, so I'm gonna have to head out and self. No, it's okay. We're not just talking about One Piece. Today is gonna be about.
No, yeah, it won't be about just that.
No, we're just dressing up because it's our first day. Don't worry. You should put One Piece spoilers in the title so you can talk about spoilers. We will not talk about spoilers today.
Yeah, because we're just talking about general stuff today. It's nothing specific.
No worries.
If
we
you start
will.
watching One Piece, by the time you get to the parts that we're even like the pieces of things that we're talking about, you'll probably forget about it.
Yeah, the thing about spoilers for One Piece that I feel like let's have it is like you'll forget what we say because there's over 1,000 fucking episodes and shit by the time you actually get it. Okay,
Yeah.
and they're not gonna break the world at large. That's why I was just like very
absolutely not.
vaguely. You can. They basically balance the power system. So if anything, you can be like, oh, this is really unfair, but it does actually balance out.
Okay, now there is
Yeah,
a question.
we didn't even like
Which
talk about what's a
Dragon Ball
Logia, what's a
character you would?
Paramecia, what's a Zoan, unless you've already gotten to those parts and the stuff. then you kind of already know then.
Yep, absolutely. Which Dragon Ball character you would? I would bang.
I would? Vegeta.
Vegeta, yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I have a type, and it's Angry Boy. Like, I have an
Angry boy turned good.
Yeah, I'm like, that beginning Vegeta. Beginning Vegeta is like such a
He's
like
a little
brat.
a-hole.
Too much of a brat. Yeah, no. Without a mustache. I do not want that mustache anywhere near anything of mine.
Yeah. I like GT enough, but yeah, the mustache is not a good look for him.
Maybe I should catch up on it. I made it to episode 3 like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's hard. If you're more of an anime fan, if you're more of an anime fan, I totally get not reading it. It's definitely easier to read because there's a lot less, not only filler, but each episode isn't like.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's. I think didn't we time it one time, Gary, where the beginning of a One Piece episode was like a good half of the fucking episode?
Yeah.
Rusty Robot Factory, thank you for the follow. Your snack. I got to meet Christopher Sabat, the dub of Vegeta, and have a cameo of him giving me workout of inspiration.
Ooh.
Oh, that's so nice.
I love that.
Are there any dubs or series that you think are better than the original?
That ate the human fruit, or a human that ate the mushroom fruit.
I've only watched a couple of abridged stuff. I did like Bleach, like abridged. I thought that was pretty funny.
Bleach abridged.
Yeah, Bleach abridged, because Bleach just for me drops off after a while. But we'll get to that later.
mushroom fruit. Yeah, that one. Morning, everyone. Cowboy Bebop. There's a lot of go to. Gobbi ate the kazoo fruit. Bebop. That's why. That's exactly why. My body parts all become kazoo. That's it.
Just kazoo.
All right.
Be like that one dude with the music arms.
Oh my god, from the Long Arm Tribe? Oh my god.
Yeah, the Long Arm Tribe.
But it's all kazoos instead of I love that. That's good. That's so good. Okay. Yeah, I agree with that. That makes sense to me. All right, so we're going to talk about
yes.
Gary, what would you say is your beginning of weebdom? When you first became
weebdom.
A weeb Gary, like a baby weeb Gary?
So I blame my father.
So
it all started with daddy issues.
I talked to my therapist, and I'm pretty sure my weeb is my responsibility. I'm going to push on my dad.
Yeah, no, absolutely though. He like straight up, like my dad is a cool dude. I love him very much. Mm-hmm. Don't talk to him a lot, but he started me off with the journey. Him and my grandpa started me off on my journey. One, getting into video games, and two, being a weeb. Because when I was a kid, the first game I ever got was Pokemon Blue.
Right.
It's the first game I got, and then
I was a
my
Pokemon
dad
Red.
had PlayStation 1. Oh, let's go.
We make one whole Pokemon, but yes, continue.
Yeah, one whole Pokemon. So I had a PlayStation 1, and I had like all the games like Bushido Blade and Soul Blade. So I was definitely like samurais and Eastern inspired stuff. And then my dad had katanas and stuff like that.
That's sick. Your
he
dad
was pretty cool.
Wait, your dad was a katana weeb?
He was a katana weeb.
How have I not heard of this before? This is amazing.
My grandpa loved martial arts movies, so
oh my god,
it just kind of came together. And then the first anime I watched was Dragon Ball.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do you.
So that's where it started. It was so cool. I loved it so much. How'd you start off becoming a weeb?
Well, I definitely blame my brother, actually. So I can blame another family member for my weebdom as well.
Y'all got any more than positive male role models?
Positive male role models. No, my brother was always not only a gaming weeb, but also a fantasy weeb and a anime weeb. And actually, I had watched, of course, like Sailor Moon and Inuyasha, which is what I was definitely obsessed with growing up, and Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, like I would rush home to watch Toonami as a kid. But it definitely kind of spiraled out of control when he became a pirate, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and grabbed a bunch of Naruto episodes that hadn't come to the States yet. And so
yes,
I would burn them on CDs and then take them to kids in my class. And we would all watch Naruto. So I was a Naruto peddler pirate before anyone else. I didn't find out until years later that they thought I was actually really cool. Because I was a Naruto
That is
peddler.
amazing.
But because of my brother, I got to watch a lot of stuff. And actually, Princess Mononoke, I watched way before I should have, like when I was like a kid. And he was like, you can't watch this. It's rated R. But then he left the door open in his room. You could see through if I had my door open. And we both watched it while I was in my room and he was in his room. He knew I was fucking watching it. But he's like, sorry, you're too young to watch this. And then left his door open while I was sitting in my gaming, like my little chair, watching him watch this.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Let's go. Yeah, boy.
So yeah, I've been a weed for a long time. And I actually thought, like, I used to draw Sanosuke from Rurouni Kenshin in my books.
Oh, I
and
love
Inuyasha
that.
all the time. And I didn't really make friends that had it until high school when we would stay after school in the library. And we realized that it had Ranma and a half and there were titties in there, but we didn't tell the librarian.
No way.
Mm-hmm. She found out when we graduated, and when we came back, she yelled at us a lot.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was rated R in America. That's right, Hex. Yes.
Yeah.
When it came out,
it was a little dark of a anime.
Well, in the first like 10 minutes, he loses his arm. You know, like it's huge. Back then, that was rated R worthy. You know, with all the violence that they had in there.
Yep.
I'm gonna call the library. No, they know now. They know now. But yeah, I guess growing up, Toonami helped foster that. I went to a bunch of small conventions as a weeb, with a guardian, of course.
Yes, of course.
I cosplayed a lot back then. That's actually how I got my start. I actually started with a cosplay from FMA. I was Les from FMA.
Oh, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever cosplayed, Derek?
I've never personally cosplayed, but I've always wanted to get into it.
Oh my god.
It is a lot of work. Looking into it, I was like, oh, that's a lot of work I don't have the time for or money.
Yeah, very much so. It's definitely one that it was a very expensive hobby. It was a very expensive hobby.
But it's such a cool trade. I love cosplays so much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It definitely...
Started at Dragon Ball Z and would trace Art of Goku and Vegeta all the time.
Vegeta. That's not how you say that, Smooshy, but that's okay. Vegeta.
The spirit is there.
I mean, you know what? Sure. Another good one back then, like old anime, right? Let's talk about like the old anime growing up. Do you remember Yu Yu Hakusho?
Of course I remember Yu Yu Hakusho. I think about the opening
oh my
song
god,
so much.
That's a good opening song.
It's such a good opening.
Why did opening back then openings always
They always slap.
Slapped
always
so fucking
slap.
hard.
God, I love those openings so much. Inuyasha's opening
and
also
ending.
the ending.
Oh my god,
yes,
endings.
Yes.
You would wake up, like I would fall asleep watching the 9 o'clock Inuyasha, but then wake up at the 3 in the morning Inuyasha because it's yeah, like just done, absolutely. There's no reason why I should have slapped so hard, but they did.
My first intro to weebness was the big
opening
3
is
90s
always
nostalgia.
a banger. It's just guitar. It's just
and
straight up
Dragon
guitar
Ball Z
going
need
ham.
to still watch
Loved OG
DBB.
Trigun
Watched
opening.
every DB property except that one.
Oh my god, yeah. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, Digimon also had a ripper. Like that's another thing that I wish I could like make you listen to all. Like one of the things that Sun, me, and Petra like to do, and I think we did it in Goof Falls, is just listen to old anime songs and try to remember what they're from because there's so many.
Yeah, it's such a good time.
I love Kuwabara. Oh, I love Kuwabara more than Maya. Urameshi! I'll get you, Urameshi! I fucking love Kuwabara. Like the beginning where he's such an asshole. I have to say that I have a trope. Like I have a thing where asshole in the beginning and then they open up and become your friend.
Good.
That's my fucking...
So good.
I can't not, man. I can't not. Kuwabara is my guy. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think what other ones that like really... Hi, thank you, Black Tribal, for your sub. Thank you. 15 months. Go. Oh, beautiful. Love you. Love you, love you, love you. fuck, what's another one? I'm trying to like just go down the list of all the ones that like I think shaped my whole situation going on. Because Inuyasha,
Man.
I would wait. Okay, so you remember, I don't know if you were around for this, but I would record on my VHS Inuyasha, right? But there was a part of Inuyasha where they would go back to the beginning and start from episode 1 again on Toonami.
Yep.
At late night, and then Adult Swim, where they were like, oops, we don't have the rights to any other seasons after this, so we're gonna have to like start from the beginning.
Try it again.
And that happened for 3 years, but my little brain as a child did not know, hey, this is how this works. I just was like, well, I guess I'll just keep watching, and one day I'll get episode, like season 3, episode 2, you know?
Yep.
So I would record and record and record and record every time I got close, and I would watch every episode. And then one day when I finally gave up, someone was like, did you know they fucking continued Inuyasha? And I was like, God fucking damn it!
The pain.
So I had to wait until it went around again, pretend I knew what happened in that episode so that way I could continue. And it was the same one where fucking Koga kidnaps Kagome in every single one. And I remember being so upset. And everyone was like, wow, that episode really did shape Inuyasha's relationship with Kagome. And I was like, God fucking damn it! Fuck.
Good times.
Was there any cliffhanger as a kid that just made you like fucking really upset as a child? Like there's a lot, but like is one that sticks out
Call
in your
me
mind.
a bunny the way I'm
Like-
easily coerced into eating a
Great.
Benadryl carrot. Yummy yum.
Yeah,
Yummy,
that's
yummy.
a tough one.
Did you think I was going to say something lewd?
Yummers. That's a tough one.
Right?
Berserk. I didn't watch Berserk when I was a
I
kiddo. I watched
didn't.
Berserk a little bit later in my life, but I love it. I'm trying to think of like a cliffhanger besides like Inuyasha, because I was also
All
like that kid that would
cliffhangers.
just wait for it and then watch it over and over again.
Yeah.
But like old anime, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think I can remember anything.
I feel like in Yu Yu Hakusho during the championship arc, there were so many people that were dead, quote unquote, and then came back
True.
that I remember like when oh god, when his teacher died fakely but then died for realsy later. You know, like that one was really hard because I was like, well, she didn't die the
Bastards.
first time. Maybe she'll be okay the second, and then she
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
actually is dead.
Like, oh no.
Oh, well, fuck, she's dead. All right, goodbye. Child Gobby,
Yeah.
very upset.
Oh man.
It's hard. It's hard because, like, everyone made fun of back in the past how long Dragon Ball Z it took Dragon Ball Z to get past, like, certain point. Like, it took, like, 20 episodes to get to anything, to do anything.
Yeah. It took its time, honestly, with that one. Yeah.
A lot of old anime did, like, when you try to go back and watch it definitely was like, I gotta schmozy or else it's gonna catch up. Now they don't care as much if they catch up to the original source material, because then they could, like, there used to be so much filler if they didn't.
Yeah.
And now they're just kind of like, yeah, we'll go on hiatus until it comes back.
Yeah. A lot of, like, the old anime would just, like with Full Metal Alchemist, they would just deviate from, like, the original story because
Yes!
the mangaka didn't get to it just yet.
Actually, that I...
So you get so many
Oh
different
my god,
versions all over
animes.
the
I
place.
love Jackie Chan
Jackie
Adventures.
Chan Adventures. That wasn't good.
Yeah.
That was good, okay?
I love Jackie Chan Adventures, okay?
It was amazing. Jackie Chan was a fucking icon. Fucking, oh man, now I'm thinking about Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, Umo Guegwe Baixing Xiao. Like, God damn it. I love that show.
It was so good. It got me really excited about, like, different types of cultures and what
Yeah.
because, you know, as a child, you don't know that there's different, like, types of cultures back then. And when you start, like, watching
didn't
Jackie
think of
Chan Adventures next to, like, fucking Pokemon saying that jelly donuts look different in Japan, I was like, oh god, there's so much I don't know in the world.
Yeah. I really wanted those jelly donuts when I was a kid.
Oh man, I was like, Mom, why do my
Again,
jelly? I
bringing
remember.
up God tier items and not bringing up Shin-chan.
I remember going to a Dunkin' Donuts as a kid and asking for a jelly donut because it was white, you know, like it was powdered white, just like. So I was like, why doesn't it have that little green black part, you know, like? And I was like, whatever, it's jelly donut. It does have jelly in it. And then people being like, that's not, that's not.
It's not jelly donut. It's not it.
It's not it. It's not it. But you're right. The ones that totally deviated, I totally forgot because Fruits Basket did that. Inuyasha did that, and then they actually did the final cut finally recently, which was actually really good. I was really upset when they finished Inuyasha, the anime, and it was like, and then we go and kill Naraku, and then he comes back, and there's more Shikan jewel shards, and we do it all again. The end.
Just do it again, yeah.
Fuck you. That's not how that works. Fuck you. No, that's not how that works. I would, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Azumanga Daioh. That was very formulative to me as well.
I don't think I remember watching that one.
Really? Oh my god, it was so silly.
I don't think so.
It was a slice of life, but also Snazzy McGee. Thank you so much for the follow your snack. Hello, everyone. It was a slice of life, but like with this weird quality to it, where it's like when you have a friend that's just the weird friend, and then they like make their reality your reality kind of a situation, where it's like this one girl, Hosaka, she sits down and she starts talking about like, it's like, oh man, the dolphins are so majestic and all this stuff. And then they like something about stomach hurts, and someone else comes over and sits next and is like, what you guys talking about? And she goes, diarrhea. And she's like, no, we weren't. We were talking about dolphins. Like, it was like such a kid experience for me, where it's like, no, we weren't. No, we weren't. No, that's not what we were talking about at all.
Oh my god.
It's so fun. It's like a weird like slice of life with weird elements. There's really no way of saying it except it's just silly. It's silly and fun.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Man. I remember all the things, all the old ones I've watched when I was a kiddo. I've really watched just like a bunch of like the stuff that was on Toonami or Adult Swim at that time.
I mean, there wasn't a lot of places that you could go to get it, right? Like you would get
sparse. And
you'd have to like sometimes go to Suncoast and get that one episode 7 of like a sing and then hope you liked it, right?
Yeah. Or you get the one like anime on ABC or whatever that was Metabots.
Oh my god,
Metabots, the only anime that they got.
Yeah, they really just scrounged to fuck to get that one Metabots.
They sure did.
I loved it. I love Metabots.
I love Metabots.
I remember
so
scrounging for shit because like it's like, okay, 4Kids has it or nobody has it or Toonami has it or Adult Swim has it, but then you had to convince your parents that Adult Swim wasn't really Adult Swim, it was okay, and then you had to sneak.
Cartoons, look at it.
It's a cartoon, Ma! It's a cartoon!
It's a cartoon!
Asobi's? I don't think I have, actually, no.
That sounds familiar, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I never watched the anime. Metabots also slapped. Metabots was fun.
Metabots was cool.
I loved the idea.
I hear season 2 was not great.
No, but the season 1 was really fun.
Season 1 was fun.
Having medals that you put in little mechs. I mean, my love of mechs has been around since I was a kid.
You got too many options for watching anime.
Nowadays, you got too many. Well, now you have all. Back in our day,
you have so many streaming options and sites you could go to. Oh my god!
You had to do it as a pirate, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, or you had to get whatever was coming to you. So I would go to my first convention was actually a broken down church in a city. And I remember my brother looked at it like he was driving me and my friends because we were so excited to go. And he looked at the church and went, I'm going to go in there and you guys stay in the car. And I was like, but it's the anime convention. He's like, no.
Just gotta check.
And he was like, okay, it is, but it's very small. It's very small. I just want to make sure you're okay. And he dressed up. He liked Naruto, so he dressed up as like his own OC ninja, and he was very, very cool about it. But he's much older than me, so it was really cool of him to do it. Like, he did not have to drive around these like teeny boppers to this fucking convention. He did not have to do this. But like back then,
very kind.
That's how you got stuff. And I have so many, the merchandise was so poor quality too.
Oh my god, it was terrible. Are you kidding me?
Terrible. You know, like it was like deformed versions of it. Like it was like the knockoff, like things that were actually in Japan, but we got those. And that's all we got. That's all we could have. Like I remember they had, you know, remember those beads, like those, like they were really popular in the early aughts that like looked like that there were beads of different colors, but they looked like Inuyasha beads. So someone painted the Inuyasha those beads to look like Inuyasha. They sold it for like $10. I remember thinking, oh my god, I need that. Oh my god, I fucking need that.
Yeah. So goddamn funny.
Oh my god. What do you mean I shouldn't still use my mega shady website covered in lewd pop-up ads that will download a virus the second I misclick?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
I just want to watch my stuff. I want to watch my anime.
Hi, Calamari. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. I never knew conventions were a thing until late high school. I never went to one until I met Steven. But that's so cute, though, that you went with Steve. Sometimes you need enough friends to go with. Going alone to a convention is terrifying.
It's it's not a cool experience.
No, it's usually bad. Actually, 95% of the time. If you go alone.
Yeah, if you go alone, it's a bad time. Go with friends, please.
Yeah. One time I went with a group that wasn't my friends, and it was the worst. It was the absolute. I just went with people because I needed a room, and I went, no, this sucks, because like I had no one to hang out with, no one to talk about everything with, and when I went back, they weren't really into the things I were into, and so like we did like play board games in the room, and I did like them as people, but as fans, it just didn't mesh, because whenever I was talking about like something I liked, they were like, oh, that's not what I'm into. So it was like really hard. It was really hard to do that.
Yeah, you just couldn't connect. Yeah.
So going with friends, it's very, let alone a giant anime
fun experience.
I remember
great experience.
Because I'm on the East Coast, there was one very, very large convention that I would drive hours and hours to get to. And it got so big it had to move, actually. It was I went there for a very long time. It was in Baltimore, and I drove hours to Baltimore, and I would go every year. Every year I would go, and it got so big now it's in Washington, D.C. But I was
amazing.
I was a baby. And now I think about it, I was like, I should not have been left alone in a fucking convention center on the streets of Baltimore. That was bad.
Yeah, that is asking for trouble.
Right. Yeah.
Go with friends.
It was Otakon, you're right. But it would take me, like, I remember thinking, like, oh, I can do this, because I had gone before with friends, and it took me so long to get there. I had to take, like, buses and trains. It was insane. For a day, and then a few years later, it turned out that my out-of-state college, I met people who went to it cosplaying the same fandom. That happened to me. I went to college, and it was so funny because I had gone to the convention, several conventions, and then someone who I met that I was like, oh, you cosplay too. I was in the background of her pictures. And it was it was like such a weird like experience. And she's like, wait, I have pictures of that. Can we compare pictures? And I saw her in the background of my photo shoot, and in the background of her photo shoot, I was there. It was so fun.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it was like so weird. We didn't know each other, but the next year we met each other and we saw pictures of each other. It was insane.
I love it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. But that was the only way to get my knockoff Inuyasha beads.
Yeah, you had to go to conventions that were probably shady at that point.
Oh, super shady. 100% shady. God. Do you remember?
Cell phones were not great.
No, absolutely not. And it was so hot. Usually they were in the summer. Yep. So some people actually passed out when they were in those costumes. You know, now people still do it, but like dehydration, the heat was over 105 sometimes. Yep. And some photo shoots were outside. Like insane. Very important beads. They were. Baltimore is really S-tier murder capital of the world. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it is right on that one.
Let's go to a small con together someday, group cosplay. I would love that.
Yeah, I want to cosplay so bad.
I would love. So the thing about cosplay is that you can spend hundreds of dollars on it, and you can make it really, or you can just closet cosplay and make it as best as you can. And
closet cosplay looks good.
Both of them are valid, and that was something that, as a kid, I closet cosplayed. All of my shit was like, I took an outfit that I found and thrifted, and I would adjust it until it fit right and looked right, and that's how I did most of my cosplays. But people would be like, back then, they would be like, oh my god, that's so wonderful, and that was before EVA foam, that was before everything else, because there wasn't really, people were using, I remember one time I went to a convention, someone tried to do a Gundam, and they did it so wonderfully, but because the Photoshop was in the sun, their boxes started melting off of them. So we used our jackets and umbrellas to try to get them inside, and then hot glue it all back together for this poor guy. And I remember thinking, my heart went out for them because he took hours to make it.
Yeah, that takes so much to put together.
I broke.
So much time to put together.
Why are you breaking? Why are you
Oh
breaking?
no, you broke.
I broke. Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
You're back.
I broke, and then I came back. No, I was thinking about it so hard that I went back there.
Oh,
I dissociated back into the time.
there you go.
Who's on your cosplay list, Gary? I want to know. That's a great question. Who would you cosplay, Gary?
Oh man, Zorro is definitely one of them. I've always wanted to be Vash.
Vash the
Like
CP.
OG Vash. New Vash also is very good.
You would make a
That's what I
great
wanted to
Vash.
be. Yeah, that's definitely my dude.
You would.
Vash is definitely my dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He's
that's
just
so
me.
sweet. I love that. I absolutely love that. Oh
What
God.
else would I be? My goodness.
Hi, Mari. Accepted the
Hey,
risk like it was no
Gobli.
big deal. Yeah, when you enter into a contract to be a weeb, you take that risk. you take that risk.
You absolutely do.
I wanted Steven to cosplay Vash for so long. He's naturally tall, blonde, and has green eyes. Oh my God, he literally is. He is
Ooh,
Vash. Oh my God.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'd
that's
have
really
some,
funny.
some alterations, but I would love to be Vash.
Yeah.
What else have I wanted to do? I've always wanted to do like video games, so like Monster Hunter cosplays, but that's just so much.
Monster
work to
Hunter
do
is
it.
hard. Like it's
so much foam.
a lot of foam. I mean, I watch, one of my favorite cosplayers to watch is, oh my God, what's her name? My brain just stopped. She's a
Is it like one of the big ones?
The big ones that she
Like,
she actually makes her own books.
Jessica?
No, not Jessica. It's oh God, my brain.
Different one.
It's
Trying
the
to
one,
think of
she's
who.
known for her like Final Fantasy and Monster Hunter cosplays, and I adore her. I adore her so much, and I can't remember
I
her
think
fucking
I know
name.
exactly
I
what you're talking about,
have
'cause
her
I love
book.
watching
I have her book. It's like so good. Hold on one second. Monster Hunter cosplay. I know
Final
who she is, and my
Fantasy.
brain
Oh,
can't
man.
fucking compute right now. What's your name? Kamui cosplay. It's Kamui.
Ah, yes.
I
Okay.
adore her fucking work. She like I liked her back when she was just doing World of Warcraft ones, and then she made a fucking
Those
like.
are insane.
Then she was like, "Oh shit, okay, I can make money off of like making these cosplays for companies. Let me do it." And she and her like I think their husband, I don't know if they are, but whatever. Her partner and her fucking make bank. And that is like the coolest thing. And she makes tutorials. Her books are really approachable. So if you ever are like, okay, I bought the EVA phone, what the fuck do I do next? Fucking go to her. Like, go to her website. I highly recommend it. It's so good. And she keeps a lot of it within a reasonable amount. And Humble Bundle usually has her books for very cheap often. So, very much.
Absolutely. And yes, son, I would do Xeno's cosplay. Either Stormblood or EW. Absolutely.
Absolutely. If you could... Okay, here's a good
I just need
question.
to get tall.
If you could cosplay any of the primals from Final Fantasy IV team, who would you do?
Susanoo.
You would make so
Revelry!
good! Revelry! That's so good.
Either Susanoo or Ravana.
I was gonna say, if it's not Ravana, I would, of course. Actually, those both make sense. I feel like you and Mr. Manager would do Susanoo or Ravana as well. Like, I think
Oh my god.
both of
yes.
you would do, like, he loves bug people, so I feel like Ravana would be,
Valid.
like, I think the two of you just screaming all the time, like, in those voices, I would die, actually. I would die!
Oh man. Absolutely. It would be so much fun.
Shoot, I think
Oh, Byakuo.
Byakuo's
that'd be a good
great.
one, too.
You know who I
do
like?
Byakuo.
People often miss her, but I actually really love her design is Phoenix. Like, fucking, what's her name?
Brain. I know who it is.
I'm
I
trying,
can't
my
remember
brain
the
just
name
can't
of it.
remember her right now, but I love her design so much. Stormblood group cosplay, let's go!
Hell yeah. Just got the
I-
Warring Triads.
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh god. You know what, Curveball, I do Hades. Hades is a great
God.
cosplay. Oh my god. Hades would be
Tsukiyomi's a
great.
good one.
Tsukiyomi's gorgeous. Fucking
man.
gorgeous.
Feeling so much for Final Fantasy 14 again.
I know. I just like I can't
All the time.
I actually want to.
Suzaku.
I'm probably gonna resub soon because there's a lot of new events that are gonna have really good rewards. That I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna resub for that. I'm gonna resub for that. 100%.
Well, especially because FanFest is this week.
Yes, actually.
It's actually today.
Yeah, it's no, it starts Thursday. I think it's
Thursday.
I think it starts Thursday. I think. But my best friend's going there, and he's gonna see if he can get me some grapes. He's gonna try to get me some grapes.
Yeah, low poly grapes.
Yeah, the low poly grapes. I said, please God, if you can get me those, I don't need anything else in the world. If you can't get me the low poly grapes, then the low it fucking pen. That's all I want in the world. And he said, I'll do my best. I'll do my best if somebody has it, or like if they're selling it on the sly, I'll get it. Because I want it so bad. Yeah. Oh my, it reminds me, I got myself the Eorzeus encyclopedias. I got really lucky because
I got 2 of them.
I have a few of them. I have Cleo has given me a few for my birthdays. Like, that's my birthday gift, so I have a bunch of those. I love, oh God, that's gonna be,
they're very cool, and they give a lot of lore about the world that you wouldn't know unless you like all the side content and stuff like that.
Right, and it's really hard to get that, but I would love that. Yeah, the Moonfire Fair is Sentai. That's the reason why I want to go back in, because I want the Sentai gear so badly.
I want to do that so bad.
Yeah, I think I might do that on stream too, so that way I'll get it for Benui. You want to do that with me? We can do it together. We can do fun.
Do that.
Yeah, we'll just hang out. We'll just fucking do it. Chat already knows. Yeah, I haven't be subbed, but we'll do it. We'll do it just one day. We'll be there.
Hell yeah.
What's another thing? I'm just thinking of all the cosplays. Now that I'm a person again.
now that I can do things, I'm an adult.
I'm an adult. Well, I have to save up money for a lot of reasons, so this is a like a legacy thought. But who was recently that I was like, oh my God, I need to cosplay that person? What is it? Oh no, I can't remember. What am I watching right now? I'm watching so much anime, it's not even, I don't know.
Yeah, so many anime.
Who would you pick? A villain?
From anime, I would go Dofi. I would be Doflamingo.
Oh, you would make an amazing Dofi! I think you would do all the poses so well with Dofi too.
Yeah, I practiced the little hand motions like the.
Oh my God, you'd be so good. Doflamingo would be so fun. Now that's all I'm thinking about right now. Dofi's so good. Dofi's so good.
He's such a good villain. He's a great villain. He's such an asshole.
Oh, you want to kill him day one, like that.
I want to murder him.
He's so fucking cool. I love him so fucking much. What's another one? A good villain that I would anime. Villain. Ugh. Fuck. No, that's hard. Good anime villain that I would cosplay. I think I would do Demon Slayer Kuzan. I would do Kuzan.
Ooh. Yeah.
I love Kuzan so much.
That'd be another fun one, is Demon Slayer stuff.
I
would love to be Inosuke.
Oh my God, you would make a great one too.
I love my little
but I love Inosuke. He's my favorite because
he's my favorite.
In the Japanese version, he yells pig assault. And in the American version, he doesn't, and that always bothered me because I want to yell pig assault.
Oh, did I die? Hello? Oh no. Oh.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Help me!
You become an anime.
Okay, now I'm fine.
Now you're good.
There we go. Yay!
Yay! Yeah, that's what he yells. He actually yells pig assault because in the American version, they actually like dub him, or I'm sorry, in the anime, they dub him saying like coming through or something like that. I forget what did they say.
Son sent me the fucking thing.
Really?
Hold on, let me
Fred! Hi, Fred!
Fred!
I love you! I love you! Thank you so much. You're all no longer shelf stable. Get in the weeb fridge, the fridge of weebs.
Let's go.
Pig assault!
I watched the Barbie movie the other day. This is not anime related, but what Sun sent me, I just sent to you.
It's very important.
Is related to both of these things.
Let me see. Oh my God! Oh my God! It totally is. Same energy. Same energy.
Honestly, when you watch the movie, same energy.
I'm so excited to watch Barbie. Funny. I have tickets this weekend. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you will love it so much. I have to tell everyone in chat, you have to watch the Barbie movie. It's so good.
I'm very excited.
So good.
Yeah, the energy, the Kenergy that I feel coming off of it. haven't even watched it yet, but I know for a fact that Ken embodies Cleo Ironhex more than anyone I've ever met in my entire life. Like, the fact that Ryan Gosling literally lost himself to it, I think is
like
the
best. 3 different definitions in
he
US
is like my
lingo.
favorite thing about the whole thing, besides how it takes itself not serious. It's very fun. I won't say anything special about it. It is just a really good movie.
I'm so excited.
And it has made me laugh so hard that I was like, oh man, I feel like my lung's gonna pop again. It is seriously a funny movie.
I've been waiting for. I'm actually getting dressed up. I usually dress up like for Spider-Man. I dressed up, and I'm gonna dress up again. Where it's like a closet cosplay, what is it? Disney bounding, but not for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The same thing with Barbie. I have my Gobby pants, my 80s Gobby pants, and then I have this really nice fishnet purple, like bright purple top that I'm gonna wear. So it's gonna look like I'm roller skating in.
You'll fit right in.
I'm very excited. Fuck. Oh my god. There's just so much. There's so much. I feel like I'm so happy.
Cosplay.
There is. Oh, what was the one I was like, oh my god. Okay. All right. If I ever had the time and all of the budget I wanted, I would actually make Kobe from One Piece. I would make Kobe like current Kobe, like grown up Kobe.
Post time skip. Yeah.
Yes, post time skip
Man.
Kobe. I love Kobe.
God, post time skip Kobe is so cool.
I love Kobe so much. I like that's the one that everyone's like, oh, who's your favorite character in One Piece? And I forget every time, but it's Kobe.
Yeah.
Just know it's always Kobe.
Kobe.
It will never not be Kobe because he becomes hotter than he should be, and even Helmeppo is for some reason hot.
Oh my god!
I was like, okay.
They didn't need to have Helmeppo, but they sure did.
They did, but they sure did. I mean, the One Piece movie, they didn't need to make Garp so hot, but they did.
They're making everyone looking hot in that goddamn trailer. I'm just
Even
gonna say
Buggy.
the casting, Buggy was super good.
I
Garp
love
looks
Buggy
super
too.
good.
Buggy, oh fuck, best villain ever, failing upward Buggy. That's who I would cosplay.
Oh, man.
I would cosplay
love
Buggy. Fuck. A bunch of goblins could cosplay Buggy because all of his pieces, you know, like he would.
Yeah. So good.
Oh fuck. Yeah, Buggy's great. Actually, as a villain, that's another great one. Billy. That one's good. Buggy. I fucking love Buggy.
I look back on my time with One Piece when I was a kiddo, because I would always get Shonen Jump magazines when I was a kid, and my favorite ones to read were always One Piece and Naruto. I would make sure to get the One Piece like each time they would drop the new chapter in it or the bits of it.
Yeah.
I go back to it, I'm like, you think about these characters that just appear, like Buggy. He was just this weird little jobber dude, and then you go later. We won't spoil anything, but like the way that Oda brings back characters or does things with the story is so cool.
Yeah,
and neat.
It's so wonderful. It's actually a very good. One of the DMs that I have, I don't had in the past. He used One Piece as a basis for how he ran games, where he would bring NPCs that we had saved in the past back in the final fights, and like little ones. And I thought that was really cool. I was like, oh, it was really funny because he did use a lot of things from One Piece, and I even called him out on it on the sly, and he was just like, don't tell anyone else because you're the only one who's watched One Piece and they don't know. But
straight up, it's so good to do that.
The world building and characters that Oda has, he must have a fucking binder the size of the sun, like in order to keep track of them all. You know, like because there's so many. Because I
love it.
It's so good. It's so, and I think who was it? Was it Super Eye Patch Wolf or Mother's Basement? One of them has a world building. Both of them, honestly.
I think it was Mother's Basement.
Yeah, where they have a world building of One Piece. One of them has a world building of One Piece where you can watch, and they talk about how Oda does it. It's not too many spoilers. It just talks about the world building in itself.
Yeah.
And then the other one actually goes like, why you shouldn't start One Piece because, and it's literally like, don't start it because you will get sucked into this world and you will never leave it.
It's so inviting. Obviously there's like a lot of chapters and episodes. there is a reason why it does. It's because it is, you know, the top. It's the top of the big three.
I mean, it's the
This
big
thing has
three.
been going on since the 90s. Like, when did it come out? I think
Oh
99.
yeah, 90. Ooh, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, it's been there for a long. It's been there from like my childhood to now, and it's insane of how like big it's gotten and how well received it is, because Oda is so good at storytelling and the way that he does world building and characters on top of his art,
My
which
God.
is stellar.
1997.
Perspective. 97.
97. So
97.
his perspective, I think that's the best way to say it,
Oh.
is so insane because his brain works in a way no one else's does.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it's when you think about it, right? Well, that's one of the things when people are like, I just can't get into it. The thing about One Piece is because it's been going on from 1997, the beginning of One Piece is very hard to get into because it's an old style. It's very old style. So you're going to have to be like, okay, I know this is going to take longer than most, like what I'm used to reading, especially if you're a new anime fan, if you weren't reading those old manga in the past.
Yeah.
So the beginning of it takes a long time to get into. The anime started in 1999. So even the anime, it showed like 3 years later it started, you know? So you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt until it gets, I would say, what would you say? It like Alabasta, Arlong Park. Yeah.
Arlong Park was what made, well, at least for me. But I understand. The era, of course. Maybe Alabasta would be where it does kick off to like more
emotion. Well, like no, that's not true. I agree with Arlong though, and that's actually where the the live action I think is going to end at the end of Arlong Park, which I think is really great.
I can believe it.
Yeah, because Arlong obviously is in it, but I think that's a good place to like set the stage, and if it's popular, they can continue the series as movies or like as whatever they're doing, they can continue it.
Yep.
But I'm very excited. I think honestly, the thing about One Piece is that it starts off as this silly little thing, right? And then as you get into it and you can invest in the characters, that's when it starts like, oh no, the characters are really well written, and the world is so vast, and the way that Oda has showed that world and has put like the North Blue, the East, you can see it, like the fact that the red line exists, the North Blue, the East Blue, the Grand Line, the fucking Calm Belt, the West Blue, the South Blue, the whole world is so good. Like
it is very good.
It's so good. I was so annoyed at first by some of the artistic decisions. I hated Usopp's and the female characters don't have ribs. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, that's understandable. I also agree with that.
Yeah,
very much so.
There are things that did not change with the times, well with the times. There are reasons why there are a lot of people that do resist it, because there are stuff from the past, and Oda has like come out and said, that was it was a joke at the time, and it's not a good joke now. You know, like I started this in 97. The world has changed, and I have changed since then. You know.
Yeah, that is the thing about like how the world has changed from the 90s. It's not the same as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely different times.
Yeah. I mean, One Piece is huge and old, and it's been around forever. That's why it's such a big deal that it's ending. You know, like that. I love Oda because he's like, oh yeah, it'll happen in the next 5 years, and we know that means 7 or 8 or 10. But
it'll happen. But it's gonna take a bit. It's gonna take a hot minute.
God, that poor man is so sick and chain smokes to death. He might die before it's done, but we're gonna do our best. He might go,
yeah.
He better have a fucking notebook. He better have a notebook.
I'm sure he has stuff going on where he has like backups just in case, because he knows his own health.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, the man can take as long as he wants, you know, like he takes breaks all the time, and he should. People get so angry, and I'm like, listen, this person is hanging on by a thread. They don't treat mangaka great back there, okay?
No, they treat them awfully.
Awfully.
Okay, Oda, the person who did Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho,
absolutely
had terrible health throughout his career being a mangaka.
Yeah.
Miura, the one who did Berserk.
Yeah, he literally died.
Terrible health as well.
Like, awful. Awful.
The way the industry over there treats the mangaka is not good, and it has not been good. It's been a little better recently.
Sorry, my bad. I was trying to click through. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But yeah, it's
like they don't get treated well, and they have to work hard, or else they feel like they might be replaced by somebody, which happens in every bit of industry, but more so over there.
Yep, absolutely.
And it sucks. It is a terrible, terrible thing.
Mm-hmm. It's God. Cute fact. Another cute fact is the man who made Hunter x Hunter is actually married to the creator of Sailor Moon. And
I love that story so much.
It's so cute.
He's like this like silly little dude who just stays inside, and he's very kind of like dirty and doesn't take care of himself. And then just bags like Sailor Moon creator.
Yeah, I love that. I think she says like she has a type in her men, and it's very like it's very much Tuxedo Mask, and like you look at him and you go, oh, okay.
Yeah. I love them so much.
It's so good. Like there's the cute little facts, like Oda actually like married Oda married a Nami cosplayer, but it's literally the actress who was in the stage play. He like Nami is his type. Obviously, he made Nami his exact type. So when he saw her on stage, he fell madly in love with her.
It's so man. I love it so
you literally created your ideal woman, and then you married her.
And then you married her.
Right, characters like
were kind of helpless.
Yeah, that's it. That was the line.
Yeah.
Kind of helpless. Like I wrote a himbo, and I married one.
Good for her.
Good for her. I love the idea of mangaka like OC making their OCs like, this is my OC, do not steal, I'm gonna marry them one day, and then do like
it's so beautiful.
It's so cute. It manifests, you know, your self-manifesting prophecy over there. I love it. Power move.
Absolute power move.
That's such a big power move. I love it. God, why is anime so good?
I love anime.
Anime, what was it?
It's such a great medium.
It is. It really is. Cause I don't know. Like one of my ones, another one that I grew up in watching a lot was, and actually as an adult, my brain goes, oh, that's what it was about. You know, in Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh, I love that's my favorite Ghibli movie of all time.
It's a great movie, and like as an adult, I'm like, wow, it really does talk about burnout in the best way, like a creative burnout, and how hard it is, and it's so before it was really popular to say that, you know, like that like people didn't really understand burnout, right? And then here it is, it's like, oh, just get good. No, it's not. And watching Kiki's Delivery Service as an adult, you're like, wow.
It's very eye-opening, because you watch that as a kid, and it's about, you know, obviously this young girl who has expectations of herself and the world, and just there's no villain except your own brain at that point, and it's such a good story.
Yeah,
and
it's
so
learning about yourself. Whimsical. It's whimsical.
Yeah,
it's
self-reflecting.
Self-reflecting. It's like the thing that you love so hard is it's so easy to like be tired of it when you're doing it every day, and you lose the meaning of it because it used to mean something to you, but now it's something you do every day. The routine has actually taken the wonder out of it, and like that's it sometimes you need to remember why you started in the first place. And that's the same with any creative medium, with art, with streaming, with literally anything that you put your heart into it. You can do any type of work. It can have those low moments, and you have to reconnect with yourself, and to take that time is so important. So I don't know. It's a very lovely show. If you've never watched it, please do. I think it'll recontextualize your childhood and your adulthood in different ways.
Yep. It's like we said, like eye-opening experience, really. Even as a kid, I could see it be understand just like how important this movie is. It's
Mhm.
it's my favorite like Ghibli film. Like I
Absolutely.
did watch the like Howl's Moving Castle like 2 years ago for the first time. I watched Spirited Away, which have their own good meanings, but like for that one, especially because being an artist and doing this stuff like full time, it does hit pretty close to home and stuff like that.
Oh
like,
yeah.
it means a lot to me, that movie.
It should. Like, I understand. Like, as a kid, it always meant a lot. I loved Kiki's Delivery Service, and it just was like, wow. Even a witch, you know, like as a kid, I was like, a witch could lose it. How would I not? You know, like it makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, so good. Sorry, I realized that Tits has disconnected again. I'm fixing it.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
it's
chat.
all good. It's all right.
Sorry about that, guys. But that is one of my favorite Ghiblis. No, hands down, absolutely beautiful.
Very good.
There's something about Ghibli movies that I always really loved. I actually did one of my like my high school like dissertation was on Ghibli actually.
Oh, I love that.
Because I was a kid that adored Ghibli, of course. Hold on, my computer is being stupid. Get out of here.
It's all good.
Stop! Oh my god. Okay, there it goes. And of course, I did it on just the fact that usually there is a villain, right? But at the end, you get the other side of the villain too. You know, it's not always a person. It could be like in Princess Mononoke. Yes, there are villainous people in it, but usually it's like the societal expectation put on both of them. You know, you understand where the villain is going for. They're not doing it because they're inherently evil. It's because of the world that made them that way, you know? And it's a really interesting thing. It's not all black and white. There is a gray and that you can understand it. And it's so good. It's so good to understand it that way. And sometimes it could be in your head. It doesn't have to be a physical manifestation of evil. And it's so good. Yeah, it's really good. Howl's Moving Castle, another wonderful. Another one.
It's a good one. I'm glad I could finally watch that movie when I did get to see it, because I haven't watched a lot of Ghibli movies besides just like a couple of them. Yeah.
Oh, we should do
like,
that
actually,
too.
I've not watched. I think I did watch Mononoke when I was a kid, but I don't remember it.
Oh, you would love it. It's definitely up your alley. I think watching it again, you'll see a lot of stuff you didn't see when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Because I did. Like, I definitely, seeing it again, you're like, wow, this is bloody. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I would love to do Ghibli nights. Actually, Gary and I were talking about doing some nights with chat where we would watch movies and talk about it. So, we definitely want to do that. And I think having Ghibli nights would be fucking amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
Because there's so many like the tropes, not tropes, you kind of like tropes, but there's certain things that happen in all Ghibli movies that, like, you know, it has to do with thematic stuff that you can actually trace, like, and through all of them because of his background. You know, his father worked on World War II planes, and that's why he has that obsession with air and aeronautic, all of these plane things. So he really puts that on everything. Like, you can see that experience of going through war, and war is bad throughout the entire thing, of course. And it comes from a place of being there at that time. So yes, he's a totally different generation than most of us will ever be. But you kind of see from that lens, like, wow, okay, this is a totally different place. I love it. I think we should. Have you ever watched Grave of the Fireflies?
I have never seen it, actually.
As chat,
but I know it's a very, very big movie.
I say that, and a lot of people in chat probably like flinch.
Just, oh no! I know it is a heart wrencher, that one.
I was not prepared. I watched it in college, and people were like, "Hey, I need you to have a box of tissues ready," and I was like, "There's no way." You know, like I'll cry a little, and they were like, "No, you're gonna cry a lot." And I was like, okay. I sat there sobbing for the rest of the night. Like, it was such an experience because I felt like I was there. I felt like I was losing. I felt like the loss that you feel in Grave of the Fireflies, I can't even explain it to you because you feel like you lost something. And it's hard. It's a hard one, but I think it is. You know, it's like Madoka Magica. It's something that you have to watch. It's a must watch because I think it's formative. That's the word.
something like that.
It affects you in a way that I think changes you when you watch it. You go, wow. Like I feel that way about Spider-Man, like Spider-Verse. Like it like
Spider-Verse is good.
when you watch it, something in you changes because there's like you look at the animation, you go, that's never happened before. I've never seen something that cool in my entire life. You know, like there's it evokes feelings that you never thought it could. And I feel that way with the world of One Piece. I feel that way with a lot of Ghibli movies, Grave of the Fireflies especially. And I feel that way about Spider-Verse. It's just like there are very few things that make me feel that way, and that is 100% one of them.
I gotta watch that then. Absolutely.
Well, we can all watch it together.
Because I know it's gonna like destroy my heart a little bit, and I'm like, I'm not mentally prepared for it.
Yeah, and it's hard to be
by
that
myself at least.
Yeah, no. Even having like friends with their heart.
Bard for delivering snacks to my fridge.
Oh, let's go, Bard!
Bard, hi! We're literally talking about a bunch of anime. I know you appreciate that. I looked at the cast for Deadpool 3. Oh, shit! Hello, everybody. What were you doing? Cozy alien killing. XCOM! Oh, XCOM's a great game.
Iron Man today, right?
Oh, really?
Iron Man challenge. Is your second one?
Holy
shit!
Let
me remember this.
How'd it go?
I think it was, yeah.
Bobby, I remember you saying people could reach it. Yes, yeah. If you need to. Sorry if I can't respond to everybody, but it's very easy to find me on Discord. It's Gobli Lynn.
Yeah.
Like please understand that I probably won't get to you right away, and I'm sorry about that. I am ADHD, but I will find it at some point and try to respond as best I can. I'm busy ADHD. I have a lot of shit going on. Anxiety because I'm very bad at it. But if anything, I'll see it and respond to you next stream at the very least. At the very least, I promise you that. We cleared the first alien base in our second Iron Man attempt. We have had no one matter yet. That's great. Oh my, fancy soup. Oh my God, what kind of soup is fancy? All soup can be fancy, but what soup are you specifically?
Ooh, like a lobster bisque soup.
Oh, that's so good.
That's pretty fancy.
That's fucking fancy.
I would kill for a lobster bisque.
I would kill for a lobster bisque. Holy
I hope you had
fun. Yeah, did you have fun, Bard? Hello. Hello. Gaia Shield, hi. Welcome in. Hi, everybody. Potato soup. Good soup. I love potato leek soup. I would kill a man for some potato leek soup, honestly.
Potato leek soup.
That's really good. I love
soup. Just is good, man.
It is good soup. Good soup. I know people don't count stews as soup, but I do. They're fucking good. They're good.
I want to because it's just like
it's thick
similar.
Soup. It's
thick soup.
Just thick soup.
Broccoli cheddar.
Also good. That's a good fucking soup. Here. Something warm and wholesome. Yeah, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Oh, warm and wholesome. Okay. Do you know that there are like cold soups too? It's basic. It's like there's cold carrot soup, cold peach soup, cold. Like some people don't realize that, and they're like, "That's not soup. That's just other stuff." No, it's not called. There are gazpachos. Don't get me wrong, but there are other ones as well. Cereal. I'm going to kill you, son. I'm going to kill you. What? Cereal is not a soup.
Cereal is not soup.
Thank you, Gary.
God damn it.
Thank you. God damn it, son.
Cereal is cereal or oatmeal.
Every time. I feel like every time we hang out, son's like, oh yeah, you mean like cereal. And I'm going to lose my goddamn mind.
Cereal is not soup.
Smoothie should be considered soup. Julie, Julie, I have mods with guns. Right now.
I am one of them.
I am one of them. They hated them for they smoked the tree. Grain and dairy. Good soup, good I'm gonna lose it. Smoothie should be son!
Oh my God.
This happens every time I follow anyone. Oh my God. I bet this is a long track record of soup debacles that you've been a part of, and I'm so sorry. Our hot dog sandwiches.
Mod with gun. Oh, good heavens.
Chowders have a milk broth. Some soups have grains. Some soups are served cold. Yep, true. It's not a salad or a soup, but is a calzone a hot dog? These are all questions that we must answer within ourselves.
God.
We cannot answer these questions. Only the God inside of us can. Anything can be soup if you try hard.
Red chowder's a soup.
Them chowder's a chowder soup, yes. It's a soup. Open-faced roll sandwiches.
It's not. God damn it.
God damn it, son.
It's not a soup. It's not a cereal. Sorry.
That's not a cereal.
I'm so beside myself right now.
Gary's breaking his model as we speak because of this entire thing. Oh man, someone make the next anime like that. Like the soup and it's just a forever battle between soup and cereal and hot dog and sandwiches. That's the new one.
Yeah.
Potato cereal is potato soup. I'm gonna lose my mind. Silly and Turtle, thank you so much for the follow. Would you say you're a dumpling or a sausage? Flesh and bits in a wrap.
I hate this.
I'd be more dumpling. I'd be an empanada, to be fair. I think I'm more empanada shit.
I would say probably dumpling.
Yeah. We need a Food Words episode.
If a hot dog isn't a sandwich, then how can I sandwich this hot dog in some buns?
That's Eric. You know the answer to that. Oh, you know the fucking answer to that. Ayo. Ayo.
Hey, yo.
Fuck. Speaking of Food Wars, that's another one that I would also be like, I remember watching the food when they made the food and feeling the same way, you know?
Yeah. I watched the first episode of Food Wars and I was like, okay.
The first one's the hard sell. Like I don't know why. That is the first thing that they make you do.
It is in front of your face, right there.
Right there. They're like, this is setting the tone. And I don't think anything is so like yes, it happens. But like that one's so more than the rest of the season. Like the rest of it.
Oh, that's right here too. Is like the first episode is it comes on a little too strong comparatively to the rest of the show.
Yes.
It's like, man, it was a real bit strong.
Yeah. But I do like the way they animated food was so good.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
Oh my god,
it did
so
look
nice.
Good. It did look good. They do the thing right in the anime of Food Wars, and it is the food.
The food. That's what should be highly rendered in any way. It should be the food, right?
it's gotta be like Final Fantasy 15 food.
I don't want to draw
Look
food.
real.
You gotta draw food, make it look real. Like Final Fantasy does it. The fucking Studio Ghibli. I love
Ghibli food always.
I follow so many TikToks of anime food, and that's my favorite. I fucking love it. If you guys each had an anime, what genre you claiming?
Battle Shonen.
I would probably do Villainous Isekai.
That's so run. Yes, on brand and two. Very good pick.
Yeah, right.
We were watching the one Villainous one that you showed like a while ago. That was so fun to watch.
Yeah, it's just there's something about Isekai as a general. It has so many subgenres that I get so. I'm such an Isekai slut. Like I really am.
Isekai is good. Isekai works.
I think
Inuyasha Isekai.
Inuyasha is an Isekai. Fucking Wizard of Oz. It's an Isekai. Fuck you.
Wizard of Oz Isekai.
Reincarnated as a villainess, but I'm a goblin.
Hey.
I would 100%. 100%. The thing about Isekai is that it's one of the things that got oversaturated in the market,
definitely oversaturated.
Like IBO did that. No, I'm sorry, Sword Art Online, SAO.
Yeah.
Sorry, brain.
Oh man, SAO.
So it oversaturated the market with I'm stuck in a video game, right? And that's kind of where a lot of it started, and then it morphed into I have died and I've been to another world. Then it morphed into oh my god, I'm stuck in a game. You know, like even Isekai that are otome related with villainesses as well. Technically, that's a subgenre of the Isekai genre and the SAO genre as well. Like it all comes down to those big games that big animes that kind of filtered down to their own subgenres afterward that became insanely popular.
Very popular, very
like
big.
IPS.
IPS. There's so much going on with it. Like you just get all these different things that are very similar in like genres. Like you will be in fantasy world, you have sword, and you are a hero now. And also you have a harem. Yay. There's a lot of those.
Yeah, 100%.
Some of them good. Some
of them
not
awful.
Good.
It's like, oh,
Some
now I
of
have a
them not
harem,
good.
and I totally believe in slavery. It's like,
It's like, no.
You didn't abolish that immediately when you found out about it. That's a red flag right there.
A little bit. Ooh. And they all have like these very long. I do love anime and like manga that have like the ridiculously long names. Like,
oh my
God,
god,
a Spider, so what is really fun.
It's so
I like
good. That one, the manga, that's so good as well.
Yeah. But then they just get too much at the same time.
Same. I'll read Reincarnated. My husband hates me, and I'm accused of blank 100 times.
Yeah.
That's so true. I want to be isekai so I can live out my fantasy of being cool and having money and a big house and a hot partner. And
that's the appeal of isekai. You get to be someone you weren't before.
Yeah.
And that's like that's why it is such a big hit, is because you can put yourself in that character for good or worse. It depends on the manga or anime that you're watching, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, and most of all, not here. Yeah, exactly. Like
it's not here.
Not here. But that there are a lot of really good ones that do subvert that trope, Black Tribal, where it's like there's one that I'm reading on Webtoon right now. It's an old lady, like a crotchety old lady from Korea that gets reincarnated into a hot like princess kind of lady, and and the whole time she woke up one day like when she was like a kid and started like cursing like isms, like really fun, like, oh, spank a mule's bottom, you know, like shit like that, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's really good. It's not the best written thing in the world, but I think it's really cute. Like the idea I think is what propels me further into it. There's
some really
there are. Or is there ones that you're reading right now here?
Not that I'm reading, but there was one I watched. It was like isekai-esque and went to like a harem-y thing, but then it was more like the people that she met. It was she gets taken away by an ogre or oni into like a hotel, and then she like runs like the food industry or whatever to like try and get out of the hotel to be back at her place because her dad was like, there's a debt on her or something. I don't remember the name of it though, and it was a really good like anime. But like it would go with like it would go towards like the harem-y thing, like reverse harem-y thing. But then it was just like, no, they'll just actually be friends, and but the ogre or whatever might be like love interest or something like that. It depends. It was very good. I can't remember the name of it.
That's the hardest part, is remembering because their names are so long. It's hard to like be like, oh yes, watch this long named thing. I can remember it off the top of my head. Yeah. All I remember is villainous, and then I'm like, ah, fuck. All right, well.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
Ogre takes girl hotel.
I'm trying. I'm trying to.
Is it Kakuriko Bed and Breakfast for Spirits? Hold on. Yeah, Kakurio Bed and Breakfast for Spirits.
Oh my god.
It is a very lovely one. I like that one a lot. Or Afterlife in Cooking is also the name of it. I figured, I knew someone loved that one. It is actually a really cute anime.
I am literally looking through all of mine right now to see if I can find the one I was talking either. Sorry, it's long. It's another long name, I'm sure, and that's probably why I
Always.
can't. Why are there so many long names? Never gonna find it. It's on Webtoon. There's a lot of good ones on Webtoon and a lot of great new artists there. Highly recommend. I think it's called like, oh god, Night Owls in Summer Skies or something like that. It's actually quite popular right now. And it's so cute. So adorable.
It is very good.
Also,
yes, son, I know exactly the character. And I agree.
Where are you? No,
that's it is a very good one. Kakurio is very fun.
No, wow. I am the villain. No. My in-laws are obsessed with me is a really good one. Shit. Okay, I can't find it, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere. I use my phone for streaming. I can't take my phone out and go through my entire list with you, okay? I only have so much battery.
Genji, that's his name. Yeah. Kakurio Genji.
There's so many good ones. Honestly, there's... Reincarnated as Slime is actually one of my favorites, too. I actually really like reincarnated in a slime. And I also like, oh god,
I've never seen that one, but I hear good things about it.
it's good. It's good. I personally like. I think it's really smart, and a fun isekai. Yeah, he's overpowered, but I think the way, because that's always one that it's like, oh, okay, they're overpowered. It's hard to like beat someone who's overpowered. I think I like it better than Overlord though. I think it does a lot more with it.
I've also not seen Overlord or read Overlord, but I hear good things about it.
But I hear things. No,
I hear great things about a lot of anime. I just
Yeah.
don't have the time to watch.
it's hard.
Just like,
It's
oh,
hard to
man.
find time.
There's
You
a
would
lot.
love
There's a
Overlord
lot of
though.
them.
You would love Overlord. I do love Overlord, but it's hard. I kind of try to put it in the like I like watching it more than Overlord, but I still like Overlord. I don't hate Overlord.
Yeah.
You know? Like it's like
That's the
there's
thing. You could like a different thing that's better than it and still
Yeah.
like the other thing.
exactly. If you like Isekai and Magical Girls, Magic Knight Re-Earth. Oh, that's an old one. Oh my god.
I remember
Clam.
Ray Earth.
Clam.
Oh, you know, it was a really good isekai. Was oh god, it's also a mech anime. I can't remember the name of it.
Escaflowne.
What is it?
Escaflowne.
Escaflowne. That's it.
Escaflowne.
Very good.
Oh my god! If you guys haven't heard the Escaflowne fucking theme, is so good. It's so good. Escaflowne is so.
Escaflowne rips.
The thing about
man.
Escaflowne is that it had a shonen like a shonen movie, and then
Yep.
the anime itself, the series was
anime.
more shoujo. Well, it was still shonen technically, but it was like it was not as hard and seinen as the fucking movie
Yeah.
was. And so some people have only watched the grim, dark fucking movie, and other people have
Yeah.
watched the very shoujo-esque fucking anime. It's
Yeah,
so
like
crazy.
anime.
I've watched both, and I remember even having an argument recently with my brother about it. Yes, he was just like, "Oh yeah, I definitely watched this," and I was like, "No, but we watched the other one because of this, and this." And he was like, "Oh, I don't remember that." I was like, "Because that was in the anime." Because
I
they're
love the
two,
anime.
they're different, but the anime was so
Yeah.
good. The anime was so
the anime was
interesting.
really fun. It had
I cried.
Really good characters. It was
Yeah.
a very, very good one.
To stop by my, I threw together a Studio Gobli thing. Oh, that's so sweet. Hold on, wait, let me look.
Hey, yo.
Did you message? I'm so sorry. I missed it.
The
no.
guy who voices
Thank you.
Ains, the main
I'm
guy
sorry.
in Overlord. Dubbed is the guy that played Dr. Jero and Killer
I
in
agree,
DBZA.
truly.
He plays
That's why I
Cooler
like my
too?
friends
I had no
so-
idea.
So into it.
That's so cool.
Cooler.
I didn't know. That's so cool. I love hearing you get excited about things. It gives me so much dopamine. Oh,
Yeah.
Julie!
I love when my friends get so excited for things. And I just like I like to just sit there and listen and just be like, I love my friends get passionate.
I love anime so much.
It's good.
That's why I want to talk about it, because I was just like, you know what,
Yeah.
Gary, we both love talking about anime, and I feel like the thing that Gary and I always get caught up on whenever we're hanging out is like, hey, we're talking about One Piece again.
Yeah. Always, every goddamn time.
It's like, did you see that thing about
I need to continue.
Can I say that the press tour for the fucking live action has me so jazzed? It's so
Ooh!
fucking jazzed.
I'm so hyped for the Netflix series. I without like any shred of what am I like? I'm not kidding when I say I'm like actually really excited for it.
Oh,
I want it to be campy because One Piece, when it came out, was very campy and silly. That's just how it was back in the day, and it still is. It's it's good times. Just have fun with it.
You have to have. I think
Also, they look hot.
Also, they look hot. Oh, I'm so hot. So hot. Don't worry about it. Sorry. I just sent you what Jeff did.
So cool.
It's very
I like my
cute.
little ears.
Yeah, the ears as knives, I think, is the coolest thing ever you could have done
ears
ever.
And my nose is knives.
And my ears are the gum part where they become like
yeah.
I feel like I'm half Robin.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
half Robin in this, and I love that. Wait, I'm gonna put this up, chat. I made this.
Yeah.
I made this as like a thing that we're gonna. I want to actually
cute.
redo it, but like I made it really quickly before stream because I was like, it's gotta have good vibes. And then I want to show you what Jeff made because it's so cute. Hold on one second. It's very cute. Hold on. Oh, cool. This is very cute. Look at this. I love it.
I love it.
Putting that in the
It's
background.
very cute.
I love the knife ears and
The knife, yeah.
It's so cute.
My
It's
chef's
perfect.
kiss.
Chef
Very
kit.
good,
Putting
Chiller.
that.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna put that in the window right here. Like it needs to
There
be.
you go.
It needs to be in the window. Swiggity Chungus, thank you so much for the follow your snack.
Let's go.
Love it. Love it. I'm putting that in the background. It needs to be front and center. Sorry. It's forever on here. Hold on one second. There we go. It's in the background.
Cute.
Three sword style reference. It really is. Three sword style in the only way it could be three sword style, you know?
It's very good. I love it.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you for that. Our first fan art, actually, which I am very happy about. Holy crap. I love it.
Man.
I love it so much. Ah! I'm gonna put it right there. I love it so much. Thank you.
Very good.
I love it. Oh my god, it's Sanji. Stop.
It's Sanji.
No, but they made everyone so fucking hot. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, for real. In the Netflix like trailers and stuff like that, everyone just looks good.
Oh my god.
Like you can even see like the little wanted posters. Like there's like Bellamy in there.
Oh, Bellamy
looks
great.
really good.
Oh my god, they put so much effort into it. I was like, fuck,
Like
why?
very good detail. Like
Damn
I just, like, this looks awesome.
Oh my god. Oh. You also did fan art of my werewolf model. Oh my god, it's so cute. Hold on.
Let's go.
It's so cute. Okay, wait. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
I'm gonna.
it's so cute.
It's really cute. What the fuck? All right, wait. I'm gonna show you chat this really quickly before I go back. Look how look cute this is. Look how cute
so
this
good.
is. What the fuck?
Look how cute that is.
I love this. What the fuck? Jeff the Chiller. It's a very cute model. No, thank you. I'm so. Oh my god, I love the heart
Very
and everything.
Good work.
Thank you. Oh my god, very sweet of you. I'm
fun posing too. I love
yeah. Okay, sorry. Knife-eared Gary. Literally a Gary. Knife sword style. I love it.
It's okay. Got my armament hockey. I'll be fine.
Oh my god. I'm having so much fun just like chilling and being able to talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's always been a big fan. I was like, oh my god, this can be stuff where we can all watch movies together and like come together and be like, okay, I watched this and this is what we're gonna talk about today. And I think that could be really fun.
Hell yeah.
Stuck around long enough to finish it. That's awesome. No, I'm happy.
Yay.
I'm really happy. That's always the hardest part is finding the motivation. Like being able to just do things is hard.
Just do art is just having the energy for art is as a person who has ADHD and just doesn't do things for a while. It's just like, yeah, it sucks when I don't have the energy to do art when I want to.
It's like, oh man, I have so many cool things in my brain, but I can't do them.
I don't feel like it today. I'm just gonna watch TV all day and be a little pig.
I'm gonna rewatch Stranger Things for the 50th time. Yay!
Yeah. Now we get our comfort.
Yep, we just gotta make it work. I have 30 files open in CSP. Some of them are 3 years old. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I understand. I feel you in such a hard way.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Which one? Okay, if you had, which of the big three have you, like, invested the most time in? Oh, is it gonna be One Piece?
Yes, yeah. If it's the Bleach, Naruto, One Piece big three, then definitely One Piece because I've watched it more. Naruto, I stopped before Shippuden was a thing.
Yes, same.
And then Bleach, I stopped after. Oh God! Before what was it? I forget the name of them. The Espada.
Espada? Oh, that's so good though.
I stopped before that because I can't remember the names of the arcs in Bleach because I stopped caring about.
Yeah, that's the thing about I did love Bleach and then I didn't. Like there was a time where I just stopped and
it ended for me. Yeah.
I actually read all of Naruto and all of Bleach. I did that. I'm not proud of it, but I did it.
Yeah, it's okay. That's all right.
And I remember the endings of both were kind of, unfortunately, not my favorite ever. But
yeah,
I remember them fondly for what they were. I think, flip it and rip it, my guy! No,
hell yeah.
But I think if I had to rate them, I would say One Piece is my favorite so far. Or, like, my favorite, obviously, because it hasn't ended. So far, I can only say. Naruto would be next, and then Bleach is third because it hurt me too badly. I think the Aizen arc should have ended much sooner. I don't think Aizen should have been the overall bad guy forever. I don't think that should have been it. And then it wasn't, and then it was another thing, and
there's a lot. It's very convoluted, Bleach.
Yeah.
I think then it has not the right to be, but more than it should be, in my opinion.
Yeah,
which is fine if you guys like Bleach. There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with liking Bleach. It's not. There's nothing wrong with it.
Because it's good.
Yeah,
it's just not for me.
I think it had so much potential and so much meat on them bones. But I think when you give a character something so powerful, like he gave Orihime time and space powers, and then went, "Oh no, I made Orihime way too powerful," and then had to kidnap her. Kidnapped
her. I think how many times?
Literally until the end of the series, she did nothing, and then made Chaz one of the coolest fucking people in. Chad is the coolest fucking guy.
I love Chad so much, and they made him a jobber.
You never used him, and he's so cool. His story was so good, and then you never used my man.
Compelling.
No, I think they did Orihime and Chad dirty because they
even what's his name, the Quincy guy too. I don't think they did very well with.
No, Ishida or Shida or something like it was.
I don't remember.
They also did him dirty. They kind of like rolled his story back into it at the end because like it turned sort of because like of Ichigo's mom. A whole weird shit happened.
Families are weird in that one.
Yeah.
Hello, Gobs. BTW, what's with these notifications? My 6th month was this weekend.
6 months! Wow! Thank you so much for 6 months. Holy God. I still feel like
7.
Now it's 7. Holy shit. It does not feel that long ago. It does not feel like that long ago. But thank you so much. Time is fucking flying. This summer is long and short all at once, and I don't know.
Honestly, yeah, it's insane.
I feel like it's the longest summer I've ever been a part of, but also the shortest summer I've ever been a part of. Time is weird.
It feels long and quick at the same time without being able to really justify why.
Yeah, I don't know. So much shit. You could tell Kubo definitely loved his characters, but there was definitely times where you could tell he had ideas his studio wouldn't let him do. Yeah. Like his editors had to edit him because of shit. It's like, well, the guys aren't gonna love Orihime being a main character, so you're gonna have to just keep Rukia also there. You know, just one female character is enough. It's
a little tough.
Is there a trope in anime that pisses you off? Like something that happens in a lot of anime that you're like, you see it and you go, I don't want to do that anymore.
Besides like the obvious ones of like, Sword Art Online. I will get so mad over Sword Art Online because one, the harem thing, and two, like the stepbrother sister.
Oh yeah, okay,
thing.
yeah, 100%.
Those are the obvious
ones, like small ones, unnecessary fanser. Every female character in the back. Okay, that's okay. So I'm gonna use mine so that way you can see it. Mine is the female character has to fight the female character. Absolutely hate that.
They do not have to.
They do not have to. It
does not have to be femme fatale every time.
Every fucking
you can have
time.
The female character fight the big bad.
No,
okay? Soul Eater. Very good job.
Soul Eater. Oh my God, yes.
Soul Eater, very good.
Very good job. Very good job. Thank you, Soul Eater. But then, like, I remember I had so much hope for My Hero Academia when Ochaku does the exam against Bakugo, and he was like, no, I would have lost if she actually, like, I only lost. Like, everyone was like, wow, that was a sweep, and he was like, no, actually it wasn't. And then immediately afterward, she gets put into the girls squad and fighting only girls, and now she only fights against fucking what's her name, Himiko Toga. That's it.
Yeah,
and
Toga.
Hate that shit. And thank God, another one that is good is fucking Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen does it right.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Fuck yes. I was so every fucking girl in that one does not fight a guy does not fight another girl. They do one time. And it's cool, but then immediately afterward, they show that if more female characters were not there, they would not have succeeded. One of the girls literally stabs herself and goes, "Yeah, fucking try me! I'm gonna kill all of us!" And I love
I love her so much.
Oh my God, so mad.
Very good characters in that one.
Absolutely. Yeah. I hate that. I hate that they're like, oh, I won't hit a girl, or like, oh, I won't fight a woman. And then it's the two female characters' jobs to fight the female. Like, it just,
yeah.
I hate it. Every time it happens, I roll my eyes and I go, okay, all right, fine. It's going to be cool, I guess.
Favorite break of that trope was in the Scott Pilgrim movie. Obviously, Scott won't hit a girl, right? Yeah. So, god damn it. Ramona had to, like, up and hit him, basically, to fight, I forget her name, the ninja one. She was very cool. Roxy,
Knives.
That's it.
Knives. Oh, no, they're fighting. Oh, yes, they're fighting Roxy. Yes, Roxy. Yes. Oh,
but,
my
like,
God.
even then, it's just, like, fight, just you
fight.
can have a character like Sanji, right? Sanji's the chivalrous one. He won't hit a girl, whatever. But Zoro would.
Zoro
would. Okay?
But Zoro even says he won't hit him. Like,
why not? You fought what's her name? Oh my god, I can't remember.
I can't remember. Tashigi? But he did it. But then he goes, I can't, because of his memory of why she reminds him of his other person. But, like, still, it made me so mad. There's no reason. They're so talented. They're so fucking talented. Yeah. They should have beat the shit out of Pudding for what she did in the Don't Flamingo arc, in the Cake Island arc. But they didn't. Fuck. Hit a girl. If they're being an asshole.
Just the equity, please. Just have fun. You can have the character that won't, but have the character that will.
Yeah, you don't have to have a character that will, and like you have one that will. Ugh.
Goodness.
Yeah, I always just roll my eyes because it's like, okay, it's obviously going to be these two against each other. I know there's going to be a fight with these two. Like, they'll have small, like, what was it? Was it Tower of God? One of the ones where it was like a fighting tournament arc, and they made the girl, they established that the girl is just as fucking strong as the main character, and then they give her jobbers, and then in the final fight, they put her away. Same thing with Sakura at the end of Naruto.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Pain and suffering.
Hinata gets that scene where she's in front of fucking Naruto saying, hey, don't fuck with him, I'm gonna beat you up, and Naruto saves her right afterward. It was so stupid.
Man, I love Hinata so much.
So much, and she was so fucking cool. And then they nerfed her right at the end.
Yeah.
Nerfed her.
It's because the Hyuga clan have a lot of cool powers that they just decide not to really use.
Ever.
I want to talk about it. It is spoilers, though, in Naruto.
That's true.
I know what happens with Neji.
Yes, yeah.
And it shouldn't have happened that way.
Ugh.
He could have 1,000-palmed aura, okay?
Is it spoilers?
Spoilers?
It's so old.
Can I talk about Neji for a real quick moment?
I mean, you can. It's been over for a very long time. Sorry, Naruto's son's friend.
Naruto's son's friend.
Boruto's dad's friend, Neji.
There was no reason for Neji to have been impaled by sticks because he could have 1,000-palmed aura'd it and had the aura of his chakra reflect it. There was no reason, especially because I don't know, the Hyuga clan have a special ability with the Byakugan that they just see everything around them.
He should have seen it
and shit. It's just like.
Yes, he literally can't see one part, and it's like 3, instead of 60, it's like 359, all right? And they even said, oh, his new ability supersedes that. He can actually see all of it. It strains the fuck out of him, but he can do it, and he can reflect it. It's just part of his ability. And they're like, no, it's not as good as the Sharingan, he's dead.
Bullshit.
Fuck you, no it isn't. Bullshit.
Neji is a piece of shit character, and I love him.
I love him.
He shouldn't have died.
He should not have died. It was so stupid. There's so many ones like that where it's like, no, you just established. That's my TED Talk. Thank you. I totally agree. That was stupid.
That's also a thing. It's like you give the character the power and then kill him off for no reason.
Okay.
Is not good.
Here's another one that really broke my heart, and I'm sorry. It's been over for long enough, so I'm going to say spoilers. Fuck you.
Spoilers on which one?
Voltron.
On Voltron. Okay. I haven't seen the new one at all, but I also don't care to watch it. That makes sense.
The whole series is good. The whole series is good, except for the last season.
That's what I hear.
And so So they establish that the main girl, sorry, spoilers, I'm saying spoilers right now, just so you guys know if you ever do plan on watch it. Sorry. They establish that the main girl exists in all of the all different dimensions, and that she's
watch party.
Anime roasting watch party. Okay. They establish that the main character girl exists in all timelines, and that she can draw powers from all of the different dimensions in order to save the timeline as existence. Right? They establish this, and they're like, "Wow, okay, this is the end fight. What are we gonna do?" And she's like, "I'm gonna sacrifice myself because I don't have enough power." And I was like, you have the power of the entire fucking universe. Why do you need to sacrifice yourself in this timeline to save all timelines when you could literally use the power of every timeline to stop it? It makes no sense. And she then becomes the trope of the only girl in the party fucking sacrificing herself for everyone, which is one of my worst. Like, that one is like, I don't do anything but heal and sacrifice myself, and that's it, which is unfortunately a very Final Fantasy thing to do.
That's definitely the error kind of thing, yeah.
It just happens all the time. She exists to die. She exists to only die, and she was such a good, strong character. They even established in the beginning that, you know, like, she was just a princess, but then she becomes a fighting princess. She literally is more than that. Cool. She is more than that, and then they relegate her to sacrificing herself for the team, which makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. If any of the other ones did it and sacrificed themselves, it would make sense because they didn't have the power of time and space. It's the Orihime issue. We just need her to die. She's too powerful. She needs to die. And it's the last one. Sorry, spoilers, but she did not need to die, and it was stupid.
Yeah, let's keep giving these really cool women characters the big upper hand, but then get rid of them. I believe it's Death Note.
Oh my god.
The one police lady that was I could get you, Kira.
And then but
and just they kill her off.
Oh my god, recently in My Hero Academia, there is a very cool female character that comes in and they kill her next episode. Like, literally next episode. I'm not even telling you who. Spoilers. She comes in, you're like, wow, she is so powerful. That's so cool. And then they kill her. She literally exists to die in the next episode. It hurts me so much. Just to show how strong the main guy is.
The villain is. Of course. Yeah. That is the trope, is, oh man, we have to kill the big powerful hero to show how powerful the villain actually is.
I like to call them...
Which isn't a bad trope.
It's not,
but it has to be done right.
I call them lab rats. They exist to die, right? They're made for this specific niche, and I don't know.
Yeah.
No, she didn't have a cult. You'll see. I can't say who it is because I don't want to spoil anything, but she was really cool. She was really cool. I thought her power was also sick and broken, and that's why they killed her almost instantly.
Yeah. It's like a lot of things like that. Like, just give character power. They don't do anything with it. That's why I watched Future Diary, which is okay.
Oh my god, Future Diary! Oh my god!
It is okay.
Reminds me of when a female character had a really interesting concept. Cute design
makes me upset
and real amount of potential. But her whole character arc got
That's
stolen
all,
by a cat who
one
had his own arc at the end anyway.
It's the ending of it all. If you don't
and
know what
I'm
Future Diary
for the
is,
stream.
plot, little pissed baby boy gets a phone that tells him the future.
Yeah.
And there's battle royale going on at the same time. It's
a battle royale. Everybody's phone does something different depending on their personality type kind of a situation. Yeah. His tells a few minutes in the future. So he has the Future Diary. But everyone's phone does something different.
Yeah.
And when I say...
Because God wants to not be God anymore. He wants to give it to someone else.
He wants to give
give God to someone else.
So it becomes a battle royale where literally they have to kill each other, and whoever still has their phone at the end lives and gets to be God and gets to let anything happen. So I don't want to spoil the end because I feel like it's too good, but it's like it fucks with you. Okay.
It does. Yeah.
But
that is beyond everyone.
Yes, but she defined yandere as a genre, and a lot of people don't even know that she exists. They just know that like everything you've seen about yanderes comes from Future Diaries because of the trope, because she literally is the most insane thing. Just I can't even like she's the blueprint. She's the blueprint because they show she's strong. She literally is, because when you see her, right? Like, oh God, the best part is that it makes sense if you watch the whole thing. Oh my God, it's so God, it's so good.
The ending just makes you mad because it's the thing that I was worried, like I just talked about, was like character has power, does nothing with it.
Absolutely did nothing. Waste it. Yeah, waste it. It's really hard because it's a mindfuckery one. It's one that you think, oh man, that's how it ends, then it doesn't end. And I can't really place into words, but Future Diary is so, it's fucked up. Completely fucked up.
It is so messed up.
So fucked up.
You have to have a good stomach for it, to be honest.
When I say that a lot of bad shit happens to it, it's definitely a anime of its time. Please do not go into it thinking, well, Gary and Gobli suggested it must be. No. It fucked with us, okay?
It's very fucky. It is topic heavy. Things.
Yeah, a trigger warning heavy.
Trigger warning heavy.
I think unaliving yourself heavy. Very much depression heavy. Very much yandere heavy. You have to
that basically be careful.
Yeah, you have to be careful if you are triggered by those things. I'm going to say them right now. Do not watch them. Do not go in there thinking you're gonna have a fun time. No. Do I think it is a very well put together, very mindfuckery one? If you want your mind fucked with and you want to see the blueprint for yandere and you want to see where a lot of this comes from, 100%.
There you go.
But
I think it's an okay anime that if you have the stomach for, you can watch.
Yeah,
you should watch.
Absolutely.
Death game trope boring. Death game trope is also, it's kind of like isekai, where if it's done right, it's good. But if it's not, then it's just like bad. Another one to the pile of trash that we have already a bunch of.
Yeah, you have to do it.
It sucks.
You have to do it right, and I think what's sad is that the anime didn't do it justice, to my opinion. But Promised Neverland in the manga did.
Oh yeah,
that's one of the most ones. Yeah.
I watched, it wasn't Mother's Basement, it was someone else who did a thing about Promised Neverland, both the anime and also the manga, and they had their own opinion about it later, and it just didn't work out for them.
I guess they just,
it looked interesting.
I guess they didn't want kids having guns, because during that arc there's a lot of guns, and so they cut this entire arc, but it give you it's not the quintessential part of it, but I think it's so relevant to the connection between these characters that by cutting it, you're actually cutting a very big part of the series. And I don't think they thought, COVID, we should cut a piece. Let's cut this. And I think it was, it really did the series dirty. It really did, because it was so important to the death game part of it. You needed more death game, and that arc is literally a mini death game part of it. So it's such a shame, because I think they did their self a shitty. They did themselves a shitty.
Yeah. Studios are interesting. A lot of issues with between manga and anime, even just straight up, if it's just in anime or if it's just in manga, it's usually because studios will come in and stop the creator from doing a thing that they want to do. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. We get Perfect Cell because Akira Toriyama got stepped on by the studio. They were like, we don't want old man and big fat clown to be the enemies. We want to do something else. No, we don't want the teens. So we get the androids. So they're like, we don't want teens to have to be the enemy. Give us something else that they make Cell and stuff like that. And I love the Cell Saga.
Cell Saga's great. Cell Saga's really good, actually.
Cell Saga, fantastic.
Cell Saga, great, but that's a good example of just having to be edited, unfortunately, and that's a big part of the mangaka industry. Is literally they have to fucking go with whatever. Unfortunately, Shonen Jump is a huge problem with that, where it's hey, I would love to do a really cool thing, but unfortunately, it gets hampered by a lot of other things, and especially the editing in the studio.
Yeah.
That needs to be the editor has to come in with a fucking hammer and go, hey, stop that shit. It's not as popular, or you can't kill this character. They're too important. They're popular. What are you doing? Put them back in. And they don't let them end when they should. Another gripe that I have is a lot of manga and anime have a natural ending, but because they're popular, they're not allowed to end in that way.
Just keep going, man. It does suck. It does suck when that happens because it's contracts and stuff like that. You're kind of obligated to, because paper tells us what we are defined to do. Apparently. Yippee! I love capitalist society. It is what it is, unfortunately, now.
The thing about One Piece that I think really worked is that he made it with a plan of it going on for a long time. A while.
He's got a story.
He had a story to tell, and he knew it was going to take a long time. And if it ended, it ended. He didn't care, but he continued it. And I think a lot of stories are like, oh, I have an ending that I want to get to. I feel like he could have ended it at any point. Killed Luffy, fucking dead, right? He could have just ended it, or just been like, oh, I found the raft. No, he didn't. But some don't have that. They have a natural ending where they could stop and then they get popular, and it's a shame. And it truly is a shame because you can tell, even Bleach, there were so many really good places that it could have, could have ended, and it would have been a lot better with that in mind.
Hakusho was also like that.
Oh my god, yes.
They had an ending, but the studio was like, keep going. And so he did, and then it had a not good ending, or a very lackluster ending. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched that or read the manga of Yu Yu Hakusho. But it did have an ending at some point that the creator wanted, but the studio was like, nope, keep doing it. Or got canceled. It always happens like that. Yeah.
Actually,
it's rushed.
A lot of problems with especially the industry is that if even series is just normal TV series right now, is if the first season doesn't go well, instead of being trust the process, the next season will make it popular because you just don't get enough. They cancel it. They just fucking cancel it. And most of the time those stories are meant for more than one season. That's the point. That's why they're not movies, they're seasons, because you have to build a story. First, the first season needs to be a hook for a longer thing. That's the point. That's technically what Stranger Things did. That's the thing that a lot of series did, where the first season, yes, it has a natural ending, but it was planned for something more. And a lot of people have to write for the fact that this might be the only season that comes out. This is it. You know, and that's such a shame because that really cuts down on the creative process of I could make this for thousands.
Thank you, Mecanius, for delivering snacks to my fridge.
Oh, Micah, thank you so much. Hello, everybody. What were you painting today? What were you painting? Yep, Disney canceling Owl House early. It's really a shame because they have stories to tell, and unfortunately, creatively and monetarily, they're getting neutered. It sucks.
Yeah.
It absolutely sucks because you have this is your baby. You just put your entire fucking world into the hands of someone, and then it gets cut off immediately and you can't tell the story you've been meaning to tell. It sucks. Fucking sucks.
It's not great.
It sucks. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Gobli Lynn. I'm a Goblin VTuber, and this is my bestie, Gary, GamergoblinGary.
Hello.
If we can get a shout out for Gary as well, I would love you very dearly. Oh, Gary! Gary, give me it. I was painting a custom Space Wolves Dreadnought when OBS crashed.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry. That sounds really cool, though. I hope you post pictures.
Does. I love the Space Wolves.
Gary, if you really like seeing some really beautiful painted minis, then Micah is really good artist.
They're very fun.
Yeah, definitely. Mecha Goblin when? Oh God.
When? Maybe in the future.
Maybe in the future. It's hard to find people willing to draw mecha.
Yes. Mecha artists are hard to come by, man. I used to love drawing mechs and stuff when I was a kid, but I have not since done that.
Yeah, it's hard. It's definitely
hard. It's very technical.
It's a lot of shapes that are very sometimes they need good angles, other times not good angles. Next week I will be working the Goblin Nids. Oh!
Yay!
I would love to see that. I'm so excited. I love that. I love that so much. You need a mech artist. I know if you need one. I know one. I'd love to see. I'd love to, at least to see them. I would love to see them. I love artists. I love artists.
I like seeing artists work.
I love mechas, and I love everything about mechs. Mechs, that's another one. The mech genre in itself, I feel like I was, once again, influenced by my brother. But my Goblin brother was very into mechs before me because of Gundam and, of course, Escaflowne and stuff like that. But another game that, a game that contributed to that was Zone of the Enders, actually. Zone of the Enders was really great. With the cockpit,
that
literally.
One looked so, the cockpit. I love Hideo Kojima.
He knew what he was doing.
He's such a silly little guy. I've watched bits of Zone of the Enders stuff, but I've never played them myself. But they look so cool.
It's hard. It's hard because it was such a fun game, and it was very. I wish they did more with it. Honestly, they did come out with a few more games, but some of them didn't come over or didn't get a good reception, so I didn't get a chance to play them.
All right.
But Zone of the Enders is a great game, and their models, when you see the models that you can build, they're really beautiful. Like the Anubis model is one of my favorite models ever made.
Anubis or Jehudi.
Oh, Jehudi is such a beautiful model. It's hard. It's hard because I would build all of them. If I had the money, I would build all. I would have an entire wall.
If I had the money and space, I'd build so many things.
That's what I want. I want like a glass case shelf that I could put up so I could just put it all in one day. Like that's.
Yep.
I keep wanting to get into mecha anime and games, but I haven't had any luck finding ones that keep your. Well, if you have like a genre that you do like, I can try to suggest it. Me and Gary are really good with stuff like that. Because one that I would suggest if you haven't been in the loop, I would suggest it just came out recently and I think is a really good starter anime for anybody who wants to get into mecha is Witch from Mercury.
Gundam Witch from Mercury. I still need to watch that. It looks so good.
It's only 2
Gobbi
seasons.
showed me the prologue. It's very good.
Yeah. It's very good to start off. I think it's short. They only did 2 seasons with it, which I think is fine. You know, sometimes you just need to end it. And it gets a little convoluted, but that's a Gundam. You know, that's a Gundam at the end of the it's Gundam. But Iron Blooded Orphans is another one too.
Yeah, Iron Blood Orphans is really good. When it comes to mecha, expect it to be convoluted. Because one, it's usually about politics and war. And some, especially when it gets to like the anime, really like super anime, like mecha. Like the game I'm playing is Daemon X Machina, Daemon X Machina. Very good. Controls are fun. It's a little different to get used to at first. But it is very fun. Also convoluted though.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on with those.
There's a lot of different ones too. Like I just think because it rides the line of it's hard to ride the line because usually they'll either be super grim dark or like super over dramatic. Cough cough. I'm looking at you, fucking Gundam Wing and Gundam Seed. Like or it's very hokey and camp like G Gundam, you know, like it's very hard. You have to be involved. Like if you want to find one that goes with the genre that you're like, because if you don't like that shit and you watch it, you're gonna be like, wow, I fucking hate this. But there are ones that do like align because usually mecha has another trope with it. It's not just mecha. It's mecha plus. It's always gonna have something else. It's not gonna just be pure mecha.
Or undertones and stories. Like Escaflowne has like their cities.
It's an isekai.
And their politics is isekai.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on with mecha than just cool fighting. It's more than just that. Yes, that will be what the hooks you, but there's way more than just that. Yeah,
so you definitely have to, whatever you're interested in, then go with that in mind for where you're going, which is the hardest part because then where the fuck do you even start? That's why I personally think the different genres that are meshed together in Witch from Mercury is where a lot of the fans all agree that it's good, because the people who liked the really grim dark or the dramatic filled ones and the people who liked the camp ones were like, this is it, this is the one, you know? So I highly recommend that. Or if you want something like simple, you want like a simple mech one, Gundam, oh god, what is it called? before Tri-Fighters, the one before Build Fighters. Build Fighters is you don't even have to know. It has a lot of Easter eggs if you do watch the rest of the series. But it's about a bunch of kids. Angelic Layer playing fucking Gundam. That's it. Like they're literally building their own Gundam models like you would in real life and making them fight, which I think is really good. So a Gundam Build Fighters.
I find that a very fun concept.
It's really cute, and yeah, there's like a weird subplot in that one that they just abandoned in the next season. That they're like, aliens don't exist, forget it. But
cool, okay.
They just abandoned that immediately. So don't worry about that part of it. But the rest of it, real fun. Like some parts of it, you just have to ignore. That's the thing about Gundam is like, I don't understand how that works, but that's fine.
They do put a lot of stuff together that might not like work very well, but that is just how it is.
Yeah. Mecha isn't a perfect genre.
Yeah, but it's definitely not.
It's not, but that's okay. Like you have to like sit there and being like, this is going to be fun. I just want to watch mechs kill each other, but I also am here for the characters. Like it's got to be like, I'm here for this, of course. Also this, you know. So
if you want mechs fighting each other and not really needing to care too much about the story, I would say, is it Zoid's Battle Century?
Yeah, Zoid's, absolutely.
It's just straight up tournament arc mechs, and that's it.
Tournament mechs, done. Absolutely.
Tournament mechs.
Tournament mechs. Like
there's like story in there, but it's not too.
Yeah, if you like,
it's okay.
If you like camp and you like camp, go for G Gundam. If you like, oh man, teen angst, go Gundam Seed. If you want like grim, dark, oh man, I'm gonna kill everyone in this world and then myself, then that's gonna be Gundam Wing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Code Geass is a mech anime.
Yes! Oh my god, Code Geass. I always forget about Code Geass, but it is a really good, like, smart mech anime as well. I do like that one as well. It's really good though. That's another one. Escaflowne, like I said, the movie is different than the anime. So if you want something grimdark but very quick and easy to get into, do the anime, do the movie. But if you want to do the anime, that's a lot longer and it's fucked up, but it's good.
It's a good story though.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Ugh.
So good.
FLCL's hard for people to get into, but I remember as a kid, a lot of people loved it because of how weird it is. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
all an analogy.
Yeah, it's all an analogy.
For puberty.
I feel like for some reason FLCL, there's actually quite a few like that where I feel like I'm not smart enough to understand it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's like people. It feels smarter than it is, kind of a situation where I sit there and I go, what just happened? But which some people absolutely love, and that's fine. But for sometimes my brain is just too simple for it, I think.
No, I get you. I definitely understand that.
You have to pay attention, and if you miss one thing, it's like, wait a minute, I have to rewind that. And sometimes that's okay, but for FLCL, like the entire thing is important. So it's very hard.
It's big.
And it's got a great style too. I actually really love the style of it.
It is very, very interesting. Gurren Lagann.
Oh my god, I fucking bawled. That's a good one. That's a real that's a story. That's good mechs. That's good. All over great. The designs of the mechs are great. Just great overall.
It is very, very good. That one is a fun mech anime that does have like darker undertones. It's existential undertones and whatnot, like in the story too. Very good though. I recommend that one.
That one hurt.
All I can say is stick with Simone. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I won't spoil anything for it because I know even though it's been out for like 15 years or whatever it is. People dropped off after a certain point, which I do get.
I get it. I do
get.
But it's one of those ones where I can't spoil it even now, not because I
want my own mech Gobby. When do I get to be Match's Shrew? I want to fight the Keebler elf.
One day, Smooshy. You shall. One day. But like there's something about it. There's certain animes I can't even tell you the ending because I can't spoil them for you because they mean too much to me to spoil, I guess. Like there's like I don't mind spoiling Voltron for you. I can be like, it's not the greatest mech anime. The worst part is the whole series I could recommend to you except for the end. And but then there's other ones where I can say, like Gurren Lagann, I can't spoil the end for you because it's actually worth it. The journey is just as important to me.
It is a very good story.
Yeah. Does Gobby in a boot count as a mech? Up to you. Technically, I guess, yeah. Oh, God. I had a lot of fun today. Did you have fun?
Absolutely.
I love it.
I love talking about stuff with my friends. It's a good time.
I could do this forever. I could do this.
Oh yeah,
forever.
Eureka 7.
Yeah!
I don't remember Eureka 7
I don't remember
that much because it was one of the
Yeah.
animes where I'd watch it on Adult Swim and then I would catch one episode, miss the other like 5
Other
episodes, and I'd be like, I don't know what the hell is happening, so I guess I won't watch it.
Yeah. Oh my God. Season 1, do not repeat. Do not watch season 2. There's too many. Oh, Big O! Big O!
Big O!
Oh my
that was
God.
also another one when I was watching when I was a kid. I just missed episodes. I was like missing it. But like Big O is such a vibe.
It's a vibe. It's definitely like, I don't know what the fuck is
such a
happening.
slow mecha anime, but
Slow.
it's so
super cool. I feel like as a kid, you're just like, wow, that's the best. That's the like,
and like sick designs. Dude.
Sick
like,
designs.
Big O is such a cool mech.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
I love it.
We're so stupid. We totally forgot a big genre-defining one.
Oh,
Evangelion.
Evangelion, very good. Evangelion's convoluted.
Oh my God.
In all the ways it is, but it's really such a good.
If you really
watch
think
to go
about it,
through, especially with,
pregnant
like, the
women
newer
are
movies,
just mechs
and then,
controlled
like,
by
the
babies.
older anime, and then like the newer anime.
Yeah. Ratatouille is a fucking mech, okay? Chill.
Okay, true.
But like that one and Cyborg 009 are both in my heart of
Ooh.
hearts. Like vibes more than anything. Like they're
Yeah.
slow anime vibes. Like it's just technically you and your car is a mech, I guess.
Yeah. Well, obviously we have to talk about Megas XLR, which is one of the best mecha anime.
Yeah, of course. I'm piloting right now. Look, I'm a Gobby mech. That's why I love VTubing so much. I am a pilot right now. What are you talking about? Jesus. Another one that's very convoluted, but also a vibe is Ghost in the Shell.
Ooh, I could never get into it when I was a kid because it
hard.
was too big brain for my little goblin brain. You know
I
what I'm
totally
saying?
understand.
At 3 in the
Absolutely.
morning, it's just like I don't understand what's going on, but this looks cool.
I feel that so hard. So hard.
Yeah.
One of the Gundams that I just love, if you want like a good drama, like a truly good drama, do 8th MS Team. 8th MS Team, I think, is a solid story, drama filled, like it pulls at your heartstrings, but it's like easy to understand, and it's like just really good. One is just, it's just really good. It's really good. One of my favorites. Very sad.
I never watched that one.
Oh, it's really good. They have really simple designs. Like there's not like really intense ones. There's a lot of like just Mobile Suit generics in there, but the story and the characters are so good. My heart was just destroyed. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Gunsword. Gunsword was the first thing I saw ever on Netflix. Gunsword is such a fun little kind of like campy mecha anime with like a convoluted story, but it was a fun watch.
Yeah, have fun with it. A lot of these are convoluted, but have fun with it kind of a situation.
Yeah.
You gotta sit back, relax, and just let it happen. I think that's a lot of mech, though. A lot of mech anime.
Yeah, it's just how it is with anime in general will just be convoluted for no reason.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do
But
about
they're
it.
good usually.
What happened to my... Oh my god, what happened?
What happened?
All my alerts are gone. I don't know. I So Thirsty just popped up, but it just... Yeah, it's gone. I don't know what happened. Okay, sorry about that. Let me just fix... Have all of my alerts
It
been
might just
gone?
need like a refresh on the OBS. I remember yesterday I was having like issues with like Twitch and stuff like that, so maybe Twitch and OBS might be having some.
Yeah,
issues
sorry about that,
connecting.
boys. Well, I see you and I'm drinking. I am drinking.
Yeah, drink the water.
Oh, okay. So here is an anime that also had a live action adaptation, but it went by really quickly because no one talked about it, kind of a situation. It was called, oh god, it's got like fucking, is it Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise was in it? Hold on, Tom Cruise. It was like something tomorrow.
It's Live Die Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow, yes, Live Die Repeat.
The thing that had so many names of it. Wasn't it Blame? That was based off of?
It was, wait. I'm pretty sure, Live Die
Repeat
was the manga it was based off of.
All
You Need Is Kill?
All You Need Is Kill,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
All You Need Is Kill, that's it, that's the one.
Blame is a different thing I was thinking about.
So both of them are really good. Like honestly, like if you just sit there, I guess I feel this way about like Pacific Rim, the first one, you know, like I very much enjoyed Pacific Rim. But Edge of Tomorrow, I'm wiggling the fuck out of myself. Edge of Tomorrow is just a good movie. Like it takes the base material and does a very good job with it. It actually cuts out a lot of the convoluted parts from the manga, which I think is really good. And I think
for like a movie.
Yeah, especially for a movie. And it gives you a different ending than the manga, but in a good, like in a very like, okay, I understand why it does it. But All You Need Is Kill, when I read that, because I actually watched Edge of Tomorrow first, and then went back and read All You Need Is Kill. And both of them were so interesting in different ways that I have to say both of them are worth a watch and a read separately, just so you can experience both of the stories, because they did a really good job at adapting it to live action and doing what they could with the live action medium. And it's really well fucking made. Like Emily Blunt's in it, Tom Cruise is in it, like big A-listers are fucking in this, and it, like a lot of people don't even realize that it's based on a fucking like manga. So definitely and a novel, you know, a light novel. But it's really good. It's really good. It's a great example of a good adaptation should do when having changed too much. Like it doesn't change too much, but it does enough to make it more believable. Yeah. Because there are a lot of things you can't do in a live action. It sucks, but there's gonna be shit they just can't do, you know?
That's why anime just works as a medium so well as it does, because it can be so over the top and so many different styles. Even cartoons, like Western cartoons, they kind of stick to their little bases and stuff like that. They don't go too far out of the realm.
Yeah, you know? Absolutely. It's hard. It's hard to like adapt it and doing it right. I mean, we don't talk about the Dragon Ball Z live action or the Monster Hunter adaptation. Ooh. We don't talk about those. We don't talk about those. It's bad enough that that's one of the reasons why so many people are so conflicted about the One Piece one. You know, like it's hard because of all. Get that. We don't like. To be fair, our examples aren't very good. Our live action examples.
A lot of live actions. Have you ever seen the live action Full Metal Alchemist movies?
I couldn't.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Manny and I tried watching the first one, and I don't usually quit.
Yeah, it's hard for me to quit. Yeah,
I had to stop. It was not good.
I'm a very stubborn motherfucker. I will stay into something until it finishes, most likely, even if I hate it. But like, there are certain things that I think that's the reason why I haven't watched them, because I know I'm gonna stop, because I know I'm gonna just like turn it off, and I hate that feeling.
You just don't watch it,
Yeah, there's a part of me that's just like, just fucking don't. But like, that's the thing about the one thing that they're doing great about the One Piece one is that they're press touring it, you know, which is something that they did not do with any of the other ones, which makes me very happy because the hype is different. And I think the thing about One Piece that really lends itself is that because Oda's vision is so fucking fantastical and ridiculous, that no matter what happens, I think it's going to be just a fun romp, because I know the story and I really am just going to enjoy the fact that this 19-year-old kid is Luffy.
If an anime has an ending, it should stay dead. Then
if it has an ending, stay dead?
DB should have stayed dead after evolution.
I mean, to be fair, DBZ has a lot of natural ending points that could have ended, but they have. I feel like each arc is its own story in the way that DBZ is written, so it doesn't yes, sometimes there's time skips, sometimes there's not, but it's written for it, you know? DBZ was made with that in mind. One Piece is made for certain things in mind, you know? Like, there are also ones that aren't made that way as well, Super Saiyan God, where like they're made with an ending in mind, and then they are forced to continue, and you feel the stress of that. And I think Kubo, unfortunately, is one of the big three, is one of the people that suffered the most from that.
Of having to keep going,
with what they had at, and having to nerf their own characters because they made characters to end the story. They made, you know, like, they made the magic bullet to end their fucking story, and then people were like, you can't use that bullet. So please don't, you know? Yeah. And Oda is consulting directly, which is very good.
It's very nice to have that.
And he has always said that each of his characters were based off of people from different parts of the world. So, like,
which is
it's so good. It's so good. And honestly, just watching the I'm blanking on his name, but the actor they picked for Luffy, just watching
I can't
him,
remember the name either. Yeah,
just watching him really love his character this much and be putting that energy into the character, I think is just going to be fun enough. I think
it feels genuine.
It feels genuine. It feels like he really wants to be a part of this. And am I going to sit there and like be like, that's not how it went down? No, I'm going to just enjoy the fact that this kid got to be one of his heroes. He's 19 years old. Fucking One Piece is older than him. Okay? Yeah. One Piece is so much older than this boy. He grew up with it. He literally grew up with One Piece, and that he fucking cried when he saw the trailer and him as Luffy. Okay? And that wasn't fake. That was him. And even the other actors were like, oh my God, he's really fucking crying. Like, that's huge. That's huge for a fan. Yeah. You know? So I'm just gonna go in it with I'm gonna go in it with a bag of salt and sugar. You know, like, you know when they say bring a bag of salt, you get a grain of salt though. I'm gonna take a bag of my body pillow sized grain of salt with it, and I'm just gonna enjoy it for what it is. An anime that's become an adaptation with a bunch of silly characters in it. I'm not going in there thinking it's gonna change my shit. Yeah.
I don't expect it to be anything revolutionary. If it happens to be, cool, great. Then we got an amazing show either way, right? Yeah. But like, I know exactly what I'm expecting out of this show, which is gonna be silly camp, probably bad CGI here and there, and One Piece, and that's about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know. I know that the fucking buggy parts and the fucking Luffy parts are gonna be silly as fuck. You know, their powers do not translate well to live action. They're meant for cartoons. Literally, they are meant for old-timey cartoons. That's what their powers are based off of. That is the heart of Oda's stuff, is old-timey, like, silly cartoons. That is the basis. They're not going to translate well. So I know that. I'm going in with that knowledge, you know? I know what I'm getting into. My expectations there. Yeah, don't be like, this is going to be the best movie in my entire life. I will die on this. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. But am I going to do my best to just enjoy it? Yes. Yeah. Yes, I am. Because I'm the type of person that, like, I like complimenting the things I like about something first, you know? And then I'll be like, you know, this could be better. This could be better. But did I enjoy myself? Did I laugh? Did I just go, oh, that was fucking silly? Did I have a good time with the friends that I watched it with? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And actually, speaking of which, Gary and I were thinking about watching that with you, actually. We might have a little watch along together where we share that with you. So keep an eye out for that. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty working on it together. But we do want to watch the movie with you so you can see our live reactions, because I think the two of us are really good at like giving something a fair shake and letting you know our true reactions. And I think that's both of us really, really are that kind of person. Like, if we don't like something, we'll tell you, but usually we'll tell you all the nice things too about it, which is good. You know, you wanna see both sides to it, and I think that's really exciting. What movie y'all talking about? The One Piece movie, Julie. We want to watch it together. We want to watch it with everybody. Yeah. So we're gonna try to do that.
And that's also what I think will work beneficially for One Piece, rather than like the Full Metal Alchemist or the Rurouni Kenshin. But I remember watching the first live action Rurouni. It was like, okay, it looked good. But like the live action like movies are condensed into like 2-hour long things. Yeah. Where One Piece is going to be a show.
Right. Exactly.
It's actually going to be a series instead of just like a movie here and there.
Yeah, that's, I think, important. Because if it, as a series, then you can do the arcs really well. You can take all the time.
You can cut things out still that don't need to be there probably, but you don't have to cut so much or rush so much.
I mean, the fact that this one season is going to hit Arlong Park is a fucking it's a green flag.
Good.
Green fucking flag. Wave your Jolly Rogers, motherfuckers! Like, I was very happy about that. Like, I was like, if it's paced well, it'll hit Arlong Park, and then it did, and I was like, okay, that's already a check mark in my book. We need to make. We should make a Jolly Roger for Studio Gobli. That's what we should do. Oh my god, that's what we should do. Okay, when we're gonna try to do it day of, because Gary actually has a trip to go to very soon after.
I'm going back to Florida to meet family in the band. For the beginning of September.
Yeah. So what we're gonna try to do is day of. We'll let you know the details, the time, and all that, and then we'll hang out together and do it. Probably won't be on Twitch. It'll probably be in most likely in Discord only, but we will promote it. We'll promote it so that way guys know. So just keep an eye on our Twitters and stuff like that. We'll make sure you know before it happens. I promise. But it's so big. It's something that like is close to our hearts, so close to our hearts that we want to share that with you. So like
One Piece is my favorite anime of all time and manga series.
Yeah,
it is so good. It's so good.
Yeah. Inviting goblin guests to Studio Gobli to share their anime. I mean, we're gonna invite more than just goblins, I promise. Like, when we have like a specific topic we want to talk to, maybe we'll invite some of our friends here and there. But we're just excited to talk about anime in general and just going through everything with you guys because we just love talking about anime, and so that's gonna be something that we can do here, and we can keep suggesting shit to you as it comes up. Really. Is there a movie or an anime you'd like them to watch for next time, Gary?
The next time? Ooh, man.
Yeah, and we'll take time between it so you guys have time to read and watch or do something. What's my favorite arc?
Good one. What is it? Oh, for One Piece?
For One Piece?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, you guys are getting homework.
Tough one. That's a tough one.
My favorite arc for One Piece is really hard because I love a lot of them.
There's so many good ones because you have to go through like each one of them for being like what they are at that time. Because like they feel different.
They're all so
time
different.
That they came out, right? Because there was a different way of telling a story. Like
it's so funny because
arc good.
I have multiple arcs that are my favorite.
Yeah.
For different reasons too. The Prison Break arc is one of my favorite ones.
Impel Down?
Impel Down is one of my favorite arcs.
Man. That's a good one.
It's so fucking good. Mr. 2 and Bon Clay-sama. I will never forget them. I love them. Yeah. Never forget.
Enies Lobby is a good one too.
So good. Makes me cry. The end of Alabasta makes me cry. You know, like Alabasta. It's honestly fucking Don Flamingo's arc. Fucking amazing.
Yeah. Dressrosa is really good too.
Dressrosa's such a fucking great arc. And the ending, which you haven't finished yet, which I'm gonna kill you over.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, get caught up to the ending of the Dressrosa arc on One Piece. That is 700 episodes.
Yeah, do it, nerds. You won't. The Whitebeard arc. Yeah, Julie's right.
Whitebeard
the
arc.
Whitebeard arc.
Oh,
the Whitebeard War is so good.
What's his name? The one before. I think it's right before Impel Down. I think it is. What is it? Spooky Island. What's we get Brooke.
It's Gecko Moria.
Gecko Moria.
Yeah. Fucking that. Oh, it's so good. It's so good because that has. What is the island's name? Hold on.
Oh, it's Thriller Bark.
Thriller Bark. Oh, Thriller Bark.
Yeah. Thriller Bark was a really good one too.
It's so funny because you have to really like that trope, like the zombie trope, because I know so many friends that fell off at Thriller Bark because they did not like
it's
that
such an
trope.
unfortunate bit too.
Because right after that,
story hit.
the story fucking pops off, and I have to be like, no, I'm serious. Get past it. It's hard.
I think Thriller Bark is just fine as an arc, but I totally get how people may just drop off from it.
Absolutely.
Thriller Bark, I don't think is filler. It is good.
Yeah,
it is very good.
it's
It
good.
sets up character stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I won't say anything special, but we know the one guy who makes everything happen later.
Yeah.
The time skip.
Yep.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
It's hard. It's hard to say.
It is such a hard one. There's like a wiki for it. There's a thing where like here's the filler. Skip the filler, right?
Mm-hmm,
You can watch filler too if you want to, because it is fun.
Yeah.
It's silly, but there's a lot more episodes you don't need to watch.
Okay, wait. I think a good movie that might be a good homework, one that we've both watched, so that way we can give them something easy to do. Why don't you guys watch some Kiki's Delivery Service?
Oh, Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that would be
That's a good
good.
homework.
I think that's good homework. We can talk about it when we get back,
Like
and
hour
Gary.
and a half long movie.
Yeah, let me look up.
probably.
I'm gonna
I bet you it's probably 90
know.
minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
No, it's
It's
an hour.
an hour. It's an hour and 42 minutes. But you can watch
That's still easy.
It's a
movie to watch.
1985 novel. It's really nice. It was made in very, very long ago. 1989. Holy shit. Okay, it's old. But
It's my favorite Ghibli movie.
it's one of our favorites. I think you guys will enjoy it a lot.
And it's been a while since I watched it too, so it'd be good. It's been at least a decade since I've watched Kiki's Delivery Service last.
Yeah.
So it'd be good to go back into it with even fresher, older eyes.
Mm-hmm. So I don't mind watching it again. I absolutely love it. So we'll do that. I think that'll be a good. Some places will have it on Netflix. Other places will have it on HBO Max. So you can find it here and there. It's technically owned by Disney. I don't know if it would be in Disney Plus. Knowing them, they take everything off their app if it doesn't do well for a week. So who knows?
Probably.
Amazon Prime. It's gonna
You
be
can find it in a lot of ways.
Yeah. So you can find it. There's ways. Even here's a shameless plug for local libraries. It's gonna be it's gonna be there. I can almost guarantee it's going to be
library.
Mm-hmm. They'll have it, and it's free. Usually, if you have a library card, you can just grab it. So
yeah,
that'll be your
it
homework.
Could be Netflix.
And if I can get up everything in time, I will watch it with you. But we'll see how that goes. I'm not going to give you any promises. But until the next time we do this, we're going to figure it out.
Kiki's Delivery Service.
Kiki's Delivery Service is your homework.
Watch it.
It's beautiful. Watch it. It's a Studio Ghibli, and you'll understand why both Gary and I are soft because of it.
That I think definitely upped my emotions when I was a kiddo.
I think, oh god, now I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I can't wait to watch it again.
I just want to watch.
I just want to watch it. I just want to fucking watch it. I just want to watch it.
So good. It is a fantastic movie.
It is. It truly is, and I think I think you'll understand us, but I think it'll change you a little bit. Like it'll give you a little bit to think about for next time, I think.
Yeah.
On Sindri. Nice one. Watched it multiple times. Yeah. So if you haven't watched it recently, sometimes watching something you haven't in a long time also brings back a lot of shit, you know? So yeah, watch it again. Watch it again.
Watch it again. Whatever platform it is on, we don't know which exactly it is. It could be Netflix. It could be something else.
It's also like dependent on the country or the area you live in and stuff. So I can't give you an exact, unfortunately. I'd love to.
Just look it up.
Yeah.
The Google is right there. The internet is at your fingertips.
It's right there. Yeah, you're gonna have to look that up on your own. But next time we hang out, and I'm not giving an exact date because we are all busy, but we're gonna make it happen.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, but we'll be here for you, okay? And then we'll talk about it because it's something near and dear to all of our hearts. So I think it'll be fun.
Hell yeah.
So Gary, do you have someone you'd like to raid?
Ooh, who is on right now? That's a good question.
Oh,
let's see.
And chat, why don't we think up a good raid message? Nice weeb raid message for everybody.
Pren? What's Pren doing?
What is Pren doing today?
Is Squiggles on right now?
Is Squiggles on? Wait. Oh no, Squiggles just came into chat. So no, Skittles is not live. Damn it.
Hi, Squiggles. I love you, Squiggles.
Hi, Squiggles. In before you ended. Nah. That's okay. I love you. I love you. All right, wait. I want a cool weeb message. Can we get a weeb message up in here? A weeby message? Yayo. Oh, Yayo, don't give it up. That's good. That's good, son.
Yeah.
Yayo, don't give it up. Beautiful. Love it. End it. End it.
I've been able to go to Blair's in a while. We could go, do you know Blair Wolf?
No Blair Wolf? I feel like I do. Hold on a second.
They are very good artists, a very good friend of mine. Very
yes!
nice. I gave
Please.
very good vibes and comfortable.
That's even better.
Pokemon.
Perfect. Yayo, let's go. This was so much fun. Thank you, Gary. This is awesome. I had so much fun.
I love you.
I love you. Riga, thank you for everyone. Please don't
go watch
me.
Kiki's.
Go watch Kiki's Delivery Service. Please watch Kiki's Delivery Service and come back to me on that. I love you. We'll hang out next time. Don't give it up. Be safe. Have fun. Stay out of fucking trouble. And we'll see you on the other side of Weeb World. Love you. Good night.